Yo, what's up, everybody? Hello, humans. I'm trying to see. Where's my countdown? Anybody see my countdown? I don't see my countdown. Anybody see it? Virtual backgrounds. I see virtual backgrounds. Anybody here? Hello, is this thing on? Just kidding. Where is... Yeah, I don't have my countdown. Like, Get Haunted countdown is gone, by the way. Yep. There it is. I don't know. Let's go with this one. You ready?
It's time to clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Just kidding. It's not ladies' night. Fooled you.
There is nothing wrong with your radio. Do not attempt to adjust the channel. The Bridgewater Triangle is now controlling the transmission. It is controlling the frequency. A mysterious...
It's not Bridgewater Triangle night either, by the way. I got you again. You know what night it is? It's the night for my new opening that Bobby Lee made. Although I can't find my countdown. We're on the Get Haunted Network, by the way, just so you know. I don't have anything that tells you that, but I just told you that. So let's enjoy the new opening to the Banter, the Richie B show. Season 2. Bigfoot with a fan. And that's what we did. We went out together, and it's like 12 investigations later. He won't leave. Do you know how to get rid of him? So what the hell's going on here? I left you alone for 1 second.
Podcast here, sir.
Yeah, I left you alone for 1 second. You take the show over, goddammit. Saying, the best I can think of is tweakers are out in the woods making tree structures. That's what you. That's what you meant.
You know, it damn sure wasn't a bunch of Boy Scouts. I told you that.
Suddenly go blowing that way.
Right.
You guys will know. Yeah.
Well, red alert. The producer's here. Bobby Lee.
These millionaires don't know what Prime is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What are these lowly people drinking?
Something like Dog Man, right? And I have no dog in the fight, so to speak.
Well, there it is. I'm looking for the Get Haunted countdown. And hey, what's up, Cass? And Bree. And I'm over here like, where's the countdown? Well, the countdown's now in the promo, which is pretty kick-ass. Thank you for that, Bobby Lee, because I get to relive all my moments with all these special people that have come on my show. And we should add to that even and make it a little bit longer, because all the people that I've had on my show, I freaking love, man. I love all those moments like that. These are memories that I'm building. My kids get to share it too, right? I mean, they're like, my dad's a nut. He has a podcast. He's crazy. You know what I mean? Oh, Mother Hubbard's here. Uh-oh, here we go. So listen, I'm going to give you a little rundown of my show, right? Maddox, pull this curtain side shut, please. Thank you. I'm just adjusting stuff in my studio. I actually have a new space right there that I am just looking at and dreaming of what I'm doing with just my podcast studio. And I love the support of my family. There's never questions. They're like, go get it, Rich. You know what I mean? Kick ass. So here we go. Listen up. Let me bring my co-host up, Wojo, because, you know, he's a co-host now. So he doesn't come, you know, he gets to come up first. You know what I mean? He should probably still already be here, but I really like this guy. It kind of looks like Wojo, right? Right? There's Wojo, my co-host behind me. All right, that's all. Nah, I'll bring up the real Wojo. Hang on. What's up, Wojo?
What's up? Nice background picture, Rich.
Yeah, I know. I caught you moving slow. I was able to get you non-blurry. All Wojo pictures when when you take pictures of Wojo, they're all blurry, just so you guys know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, listen, welcome to Banter Richie B podcast. We are live and happening on the Get Haunted Network, man. Make sure you go over there and check out all my fellow podcasters that talk about ghosts and cryptids and do tarot card readings, dream interpretations. And by the way, speaking of dream interpretations, I have the confirmation that Dee Dee will be my guest next Saturday.
Nice.
In a cabin. I'll be up in a cabin in New Hampshire on vacation, but I don't care. I wanted to make sure Dee Dee was there. We just hope the internet works really good. Anyways, Dee Dee's coming, and she's a dream interpreter. And we're going to twist things up a little bit, right? Don't worry, because every guest I have on from now on, I'm throwing Bigfoot stuff at them. I want to know where they're at. I want to know what they're thinking about. I want to know what's happening in your brain, in your head, in your cavity about the cryptids and Sasquatch. You're going to start talking, and I'm going to make you talk about it, because that's why I'm really here, right? That's what we're here for. And if you look at today, if you missed the live investigations that we've been absolutely killing, you are missing out, man. You are freaking missing out. I'm telling you. I know everybody's got stuff to do for summertime. Wojo, was that not a kick-ass investigation today?
Oh, absolutely, brother. I'll tell you.
All right, well, thank you, Wojo. Back to me. Just kidding. Good.
Back to Bob.
Just kidding. No, that was fun, right?
Yeah, Rich, was fun.
Yeah, buddy.
I'll tell you. No, in all seriousness, it was kick ass. It was, I'll tell you. The investigations was just so much fun, so interesting, and I can't wait to go back out there again.
It's amazing. And kudos to Wojo, because we've been squeezing in on this area, right? So my property's like 2 miles to the east, I guess, right? Is that correct? Yeah.
To the north.
To the north, like northeast, right?
Yeah.
To be exact. And we have found an actual area like of land where they can actually walk from where I have things pinned to where we are. And where a couple of years ago, when I met my boy Mike Trainer, who was on the show last week, he did a cast there, and I got to see it, the cast, like brand new, really, with Dave McCullough and stuff in my driveway after we heard the samurai chatter in my backyard that day. So that where we were today was less than a mile from where those footprints were cast.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been finding, compressions, and this is what's blowing my mind in the compost, right? It's really hard to find them, right? But we've been finding them, and we can see toes and stuff, right? And then we're measuring them, and they're measuring up to be the same as where we were the week before. 8.25 inches, there's a little dude out there. 17 inches, there's a big dude out there. This is what we're finding. And this is research. This is our quest for facts, right? We're bringing it to the show. We're showing everybody, hey, remember those prints? Look at, we found another one, and it's right live on air, man. And we're pushing the structure envelope, and that's what we're doing. And I don't care. I'm not worried about being judged. I'm not worried about being shunned. I will make my own way, and hopefully you will come with me and Wojo and see what we see, and explain away the magic whirlywinds, and explain away Mother Nature, and see the things that we're seeing. There's a million trees out there. Once again, there's a million trees out there. We're pointing out 6 locations that have something that's questionable out of a million trees. So it's not like we're going, Bigfoot, Bigfoot, Bigfoot. That ain't what's happening. Come on out and participate. You will see what we're seeing. And if you've ever been out in the woods, you will understand why we're thinking the way we're thinking. And if there's no scientific evidence, if there's no body, what's the big freaking deal about looking into that type of area? What's the big deal about seeing different things and bringing up the questions and having the conversation? What's the big deal? You're not hurting nothing. You're only hurting it when you shut your mouth and don't say nothing because you're afraid of what everybody thinks. I don't know if anybody knows me personally, but I don't give a what you think. Just so you know. And Wojo, look at, see?
I totally agree.
Look at, it's a Wojo thing. You wouldn't understand. See? See? So we got all kinds of stuff going on. Listen, Wojo, you want to hear about tonight's show?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I told you a little bit about it. So we got Sketch here, and I'm just going to call him Sketch. All right? Well, he's not here. I don't know where he is, but this is what you get when you deal with Sketch, right? High energy. We really should nickname him Left and Right, right? Because he's like left, right, left, right, left, right. You know what I mean? Like he is everywhere, but he's got some shit. He's got some shit going on his property. And the goal here is to get you guys outside on his property for the show, like live, like walk around with him, and we're going to look at some things. Okay. Maybe not some things that you might believe through his eyes, but you can see through your own damn eyes and make your own judgment. How's that? Right. But we are going to be respectful as well as always on my show.
Don't shit on anybody.
I will kick your ass out of here so fast you'll forget to wipe on your way out the door. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know what that means. I just made it up just now. Well, that's right, Jim. Live and happening. We got Richie B making up puns and bullshit. Back to you, Wojo. So, hey, you want to say hi to some people?
Yeah, let's do that.
No, he is not in the triangle. He is in Missouri. He's in Missouri. People actually still say Missouri.
Who knows?
You know what I want to do actually too? We have another guest here, Mike Tinsley. So I didn't bring just one guest for you. No, not on the Banter Richie B podcast, because we're always up to something, okay? I brought two guests, right? This dude's from New Hampshire, right above me, right up there. And he's going to be at the Charming Fair Farm come June 22nd and 23rd. We're going to pack our car in the yard, and we're going to go over and have some fun, okay? But Mike Tinsley's going to be there. Mike Tinsley's he runs around New Hampshire, basically. Like he said, bringing awareness. You know what I mean? Like getting that vibe. We're getting this area excited because the Northeast is a forgotten Sasquatch area. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there's a few famous people here that fly the fuck away from here as far as they can get to look for Sasquatch. And I got to be honest, he's right here. He was in my backyard. I mean, it's just, hello, I'm in the Bridgewater Triangle. Look it up. You know what I mean? So let's bring Mike up while we say hi to everybody. Everybody, I want you to welcome Mike. He's from a few different places, but I guess we'll give him the New Hampshire Bigfoot Research. Is it Research Society, Mike? Shake your head. Yeah, close enough. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him up, have him tell you, because you know how I am with big with big names, right?
Big letters.
I screw him up and pour like Rich from Shadowside. Say,
Oh, jeez. Rich.
and then I have an announcement for everybody for the new group that we started. Okay. All right, let's everybody give a big old Banter and Richie B podcast. Fucking welcome to my boy Mike Tinsley. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Hey, there he is.
New Hampshire Bigfoot Society.
Yeah, that's
God, you labeled it.
Yeah, I should have just done this better. There you go.
Yeah, no, you did great, man. What you got? Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Easy.
Some first
Easy. Got no
edition
pants
t-shirts.
on. Yeah,
Rich?
don't lean too far back. You got no pants on. We already went over this backstage. I listen. They're not allowed. So listen, man. So you were talking a little bit about having that enthusiasm, right, and building up some hype for the area, right?
Hell yeah.
You can feel that building, can't you?
I do. I do it with a lot of aspects to Bigfoot and the paranormal and all this cryptid stuff here in New England.
Yeah,
because we've been out meeting people, going to festivals, conferences, doing stuff, trying to put the whole picture together. And I can't wait to meet you, Rich. You and Wojo. I think we're going to meet in the middle with this Bigfoot thing in New England. And I'll tell you what, Rich, I will say this one thing, and you know what I'm talking about. When you and I get together, even the smallest amount of time, we make waves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. And nobody else really does, but maybe that story will come out in time or whatever. But we're here to do good things, find Bigfoot, and make things happen here in New England. Yeah,
no doubt about it. And it's not only that, that particular story, but it's the creation that you and I had months before that story.
Yeah.
That I was most excited about and most enthusiastic about, because I think that is where the success is for not only us as people, but for this research field.
Yeah.
I think that's where it truly lies in the word research, right? Yeah. All that other stuff is just extra shit, right? So me and you together, how long did we talk for though, bro? Like we were on StreamYard, like little kids. It was awesome.
Well, I think we can get back to that. I think we can get back
to
that. Yeah.
Oh, we already are, bro.
Yeah,
we already are. That's gone. I took my pants off too. We're good. We are one now. Okay.
All right.
You got no pants. I got no pants. Wojo?
Absolutely not.
All right, good. Three dudes with no pants hanging out on a podcast. Nothing big.
Hey.
So listen, Bree's here. She wants to say hi, everyone.
Hey, Bree.
Hello.
Hey, Bree. Hi, my dude and everyone else. This is Courtney. She's with the Get Haunted Network. She shares and likes, but she does a lot of things personally for me too as well. She's just an awesome human being, man. I can call her at any moment and say, hey, can I jump on the platform? I got something going on. And she's like, fine, but you got to put your pants on. I said, okay, fine, whatever. So then I just put on my underwear, but don't tell her. And Richie's rave. Yeah, that was funny, right? Ladies' night. I was looking for my countdown, but my producer didn't warn me that all my stuff was inside.
My mouth dropped when that was being played. I'm like,
You know how I like to play.
it's getting into it.
You know how I like to play, right? No, it was a great opening. We thank you for your talents. Mother Hubbard's here. That's my producer's mom. Pleasure, Kathleen. Good to see you, Miss Hubbard. Hello, Mrs. Hubbard. How's you today? Yep. Dawn Watson's in the house. Dawn Watson's been out on some investigations with us.
Yeah, she was out on us with live.
I love your new background. Thank you very much. And the background that's behind us that you can't see in the woods, but right in the middle is the purple Bigfoot that I love so much. Well, I will be selling T-shirts up at the Charm and Fair Farm. Please buy stuff. Yeah, that's it. So, hey, listen, go down bottom. See the merch store? Banter with RichieB.com. That's all you got to do now. There's none of that extra stuff. You just click on that and boom, my store comes up and you can start purchasing, helping the cause. He shaved. I guess that's Wojo after the picture. Bree says hi to Wojo. Let's see what else we got.
Hey, Rich, I wonder if Cass and Bree are like on the same couch with their phones texting.
Are they?
Maybe.
Do they know each other? Do they know each other?
Husband and wife.
Oh, that's the okay. But
Yeah.
how come I didn't get the name though? How come nobody filled me in on the name?
I thought I told you his name was Cass.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
Co-host.
well, there you go.
Yeah, no, excuse us, Mike. We have to have a co-host and host fight. Yeah, that's ridiculous. All right, don't let it happen again. Okay, I got it, bro.
Yeah, that's Richie's main move. Hi, Mary.
It's the power. Hi, Mary. Love you. I love Mary. Mary saved my life many times. D-Hoot's in the hizzy.
D-Hoot.
What's up?
She's awesome.
D-Hoot. Oh, look who's here.
Hey.
So, dude, the book, didn't I have the book thing in here somewhere? Where did it go? I have to find it again. This is our friend, Sotan, and author.
Jason. That's Jason.
Jason wrote an amazing book that your brother, Matt, is so stoked that I thought it was a class act to put him in the forward and all that stuff. I think that's forward. I'm not an author. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, he had him in his book. It was nice.
Yeah, kick ass. So we're going to get that information on that book again, and we're going to make sure we pop it off again this week, please. Thank you, sir. Feel free to post it in your comments. Henry's here.
Hey,
what's up?
Henry.
Henry was on an investigation today. He was a little bit late because he was welding. We're glad it rained to stop him from welding. We don't want it to rain on you while you're welding, though, right, Mike? That's a bad thing, I heard.
Yeah, he wants to weld a cage together, put us in and out in the middle of the woods.
Right, hang on. I got a text from my other guest. I got to find him. He's going now. This is what I'm talking about. He reminds me of Rich from Shadowside Paranormal, by the way. You can like and subscribe to Rich's page. Doesn't he, though? Like, all of a sudden, he takes a life. So I had my buddy Rich from Shadowside Paranormal on the show, and we literally in the middle of a podcast, me, him, and Phil. No, it wasn't. Phil wasn't here. It was me and Rich. Right? Wasn't it? I don't know. Maybe no, Phil was here. Phil was here. Yeah, he got up and Rich gets up and leaves. You know, he has some diabetes or something, whatever. So he's like, I got to go to the bathroom or whatever. So he goes, and then I look over in my like where my audience is and the comments, and he writes, "Hey, I'm just making a sandwich. I'll be back in a few minutes."
I thought he got stuck in a Wendy's drive-thru. I mean, he just took off. I'm like, what? Who does that? He comes back. He's got crumbs all over him. You know, he's just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
he's out in the kitchen making dinner. You got to be shitting.
Oh my god!
And I also remember Phil's reaction. Hey, Bobby Lee, if you can add this to the opening where Phil just lifts his head up and goes, "Unbelievable!" like Phil does. That is just the funniest shit I ever had. What a great show. I called it misery when I was at Leonardwood. Oh, Missouri was misery. Got you. Copy that. Thank you, soldier. Yeah. Let's see. And who else we got? Courts. All right. Up. Oh, the kid. Hey, Cass, welcome, man. I'm glad we get to see you on the your name up here. on the screen, man. I appreciate it. I know he's always been kind of looking in the background and stuff and always been there, with Bree and stuff. But I think it's kick-ass that you're sitting in yourself and partaking. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what we want. We love
Mike,
that stuff.
Cass, Jason, the Discord family. Thank you for coming on.
Absolutely. Look who's here. Sam's Pretty Paranormal's in the house.
Oh, love Sammy.
Sam's Pretty Paranormal, man. So I sent Sam that picture of that chair that I took today, which was a kick-ass picture, I must say.
Yeah, it was a kick-ass picture.
Yeah, I'm pretty talented. So,
Mm.
and Cass is also not wearing pants. So thank you, Cass, for that. We appreciate it. We're gonna be in the all-male pantless fan club. No, go over to Sam's Pretty Paranormal on YouTube. Make sure you follow her. Like and subscribe to her channel. And check out her amazing content. She's truly a talented creator. So what we're going to do, we're waiting a little bit for our buddy here, I'm going to pull this up on stage because Mike and I are going to be part of this. Wojo's going to be part of this now. And this is scouting for Bigfoot up in the Charm and Fair Farm. And I'm going to tell you guys, just because you live out of state or wherever you might live, pants are optional, bro. Wait, has he not been paying attention? It's not even a memo at this point, bro. It's just a thing. Pay attention. Jeez.
Pants off, book open. There you go.
Ron's here.
Ron's here.
He's definitely got no pants. So listen up. So what we're gonna this here, me and Mike are gonna be part of. Wojo's gonna be part of this. And
Bree. Wow. What's going on in that household?
She goes, pay attention, that is. Yeah, no, we already know what you meant. So Charm and Fair Farm, June 22nd and 23rd. I've discussed this many times with you guys. I just spoke with the owner again, or the person who runs it, not the owner. I guess anyways, it's their thing, not mine. But she's awesome. She is awesome. Wonderful woman named Linda. And I have questions and stuff. And of course I get to entering, right? And I'm like, I can't stop, and she plays along, but we have great conversations. She's amazing. So I think the way they're doing it up there for this thing is they're doing it right. And me and Mike were just discussing about how we're building this energy up for this area. And we want to be a big part of that, right? He's from New Hampshire. He's born and raised, loves it. I'm born and raised here. These things are happening right around us. Yep. You know what I mean? And the world doesn't seem to pay attention, right? They don't seem to pay attention to our area.
Yeah, everyone's a skeptic. Everyone knows better because I don't know, they're brainwashed from birth. I don't know. They've never been in the woods. I don't get it. I don't know why people don't realize stuff's going on.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they want to know. Once they even
I think you hit something there. I think they're afraid to know.
Yeah, they don't want to know, it seems. And it's and it's funny because like New Hampshire, for instance, what's the highest percentage of your income for your state? Isn't it tourism?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. And we have Cape Cod, so it's ours as well. Right. So I guess it's either they're scared because it'll scare everybody away, but they don't realize it actually brings people in.
Well, I think we can use it to bring people in.
100%.
Get people outside, get them off the tablets, not watch your show, but bring your show with them out into the woods. I think people need to get out a little more and just smell the flowers and knock.
Just do the research, Mike. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
There's more than just Bigfoot out there too that we're looking for. There's a lot of other cryptids like real cryptids, endangered species. Mountain lions, for instance. It's a big one up here in New Hampshire. There's a lot of people report seeing them, but no one's going to claim that they exist until breeding populations are found and corpses are found. It's literally the same deal as Bigfoot.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And in Maine, wolves are the same thing. Wolves aren't up here anymore, but people see wolves and report wolves. So one of the cryptids that I've lately been making a connection to that is possible wolverines could explain a lot of unknown phenomenon. But that's not to say that. Well, that's a working theory. I'll have to get back to you on that.
No, so listen. So just so you know, wait. Just so you know, so Mike is here tonight because, for one, we want to talk about the farm because it's next weekend. But I also want him to see. I want him to see my other guest tonight, Chris. Miller out of Missouri, and he's an amazing artist. You know, he used to come on the show on the side, and the name Sketch was there because he's a sketch artist. And Mike is going to be a guest solo. Hopefully the week after, like the end of June. We'll have it's probably the week after the farm fair, right? Something like that.
I think that'd be great because then we can recap and tell everybody about our weekend and what the next step is for the squat community here in New England.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have a whole bunch of time to discuss all that. And Mike, this is the thing about Mike, man. He'll get you fired up about things you never knew about. Watch out. Because all of a sudden I'm like, devil monkeys. What? There's devil monkeys? What the hell are you talking about? There's demons over demons? What? And we started getting into this whole thing, and we would talk on the friggin' StreamYard for like 2 hours, and the family's getting mad, and everybody's shutting out lights, and we're like, we're just talking about cryptids. So be very careful, all right? That's your warning. I'm going to put up a Mike Tinsley warning before the show, all right?
We can get sidetracked very easily and go off under these rabbit holes.
That's all right. Yeah. Hey, people call it sidetracked. I call it ADD. Whatever, bro.
I call it the natural process of letting it go, letting it flow, you know? That's how I am. I'm an open mind, open spirit. So let's just kind of go wherever it takes us, you know,
wherever it takes us. So I got a couple quick notes I want to say, people on the side. But before I do, my wandering friend has made it into the backstage studio, and he's a pretty amazing dude. He's a kick-ass veteran. He served our country. And I love talking to this guy, and we text a lot and talk a lot and stay in communication a lot. So, welcome everybody, please, to the Banter with Richie B podcast, Mr. Sketch Chris Miller. What's up, brother?
Glad to be with you guys.
What's up, soldier? How you doing?
I tell you what, I've been nothing but late lately. I don't know what the deal is.
Nice to meet you.
Check this out. I thought you might get a kick out of this.
Here he comes.
There it is.
What is that?
What is it? A bear? Oh, jeez.
Dude, did you make
a friend of mine gave me that, and I kind of retrofitted it cool, so I'm proud of that.
Wait, time out. You retrofitted it so you can wear it?
No.
Come on, tell the truth. Well, never mind. We don't even know what goes on.
No, I guess I could retrofit it some more to where I could wear it, I guess.
No, don't do that. You just get yourself in trouble, man. So
Ghetto rig, I think, is what they call.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of fans up here that let's see. I just call them my people, really. They're not really fans, right? I really didn't join any Bigfoot. Now I started learning when the folks getting roared at, so I'm learning. F and G collected 2 dead mountain lions. 1 buff, 1 black. All right, what is that, Henry? That's some kind of code shit. Henry, you're up in New Hampshire, right, bro?
Wow.
You know?
Oh, Henry, what's up, brother? I know Henry.
Yeah. So he said hi to you. He said hi, Mike T, right here.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
So so Henry watches all our lives. He's on there a lot, man, and he's a big pot. We love having Henry. There goes Chris. There it is. Here we go. We didn't keep him fucking focused. This is what we're gonna get tonight. I love you, bro. You just do your thing, man. You just do your thing.
Much.
Hey, what do you fucking love him? Is it
That's cool.
Oh, who's the awesome artist that did that?
I don't know.
Point to him.
I don't know him. I'd love to meet him though.
Yeah,
I bet he's a swell guy.
Oh, I bet you guys will make a great couple. Absolutely. Soton says, here in the upper Midwest, our main cryptid is the Dog Man and the Beast of Bray Road. Yeah, I'm very familiar with that story, right, Mike? Look at this. Look at this work, man. Look at this artwork. You know you sent in pictures for me to post, right? Fucking dude.
He likes to do it live.
Bro, look at his artwork is insane, man. Is that the cornfield? Like that's the one, Children of the Corn or whatever, Cryptids of the Corn?
Yeah.
Dude,
it's a t-shirt design.
Is that not freaking brilliant? Cryptids of the Corn, bro. That's insane. Look, is that a well? Or is that my acid days in 1987 tripping ball?
It's a blowhole.
We've all had the tripping balls me here, right? Let's do it. I'm headed to the San Juan Mountains next Saturday. My hikes will definitely be different after watching y'all a lot. I hope it's for beneficial and informational reasons and not out of fear. You know what I mean? But pack a gun. So, anyways, look at this one. Look at this one. Wojo,
Yeah,
he drew a portrait of you, Wojo.
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing. Look at that
That's my
work.
flat Earth Bigfoot.
I think that's amazing, man. I love it, dude.
Thank you.
That's Country Boy's here, man. Remember Country Boy from today?
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, my
Thanks
man.
to see you, brother.
Yeah, he's out of Virginia. He was on our live today for the first time, and man, just brought it. I love it. I love when you come into the lives when we're out in the woods and you bring it. And I don't need you to kiss ass. I'm not that. Just have your own opinion. Do your own thing. That's what I love.
Yeah.
That's what Brian was like. Yo, this is what I know. This is what I think. I love that, man. If we ever debate in any way, we'll just be respectful to each other. It's no big deal. You can get to the bottom of things by thinking differently. That's how it works, man. I love it. I love when you bring it, man. Thank you for bringing it today, Country Boy. That's a badass. I'm glad to have you as part of the Banter Richie B family. You are in, my man. Yes, Henry says nice eye. Look at he ain't done. Look at this dude.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a Richie exclusive. No one's ever seen this one ever.
Ever. There you go. That's right, Jim. We're here with Banter with Richie B podcast. We have an exclusive monkey in the water. Back to you, Chris. I love it, bro. And it looks like me, dude. Look at Jack.
He's got long hair. I don't know.
I got long hair. You don't know. Don't
muscular thighs.
Yeah, muscular thighs. Yeah, I love that, Richie.
So,
Richie B.
Yeah.
I think this might be my official logo here.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, those are fire drawings, right? Listen, Chris. I love it, dude. Listen, where can everybody find you anywhere on social media, sir?
Yeah, it's AOS Chris Miller now.
AOS Chris Miller, because there's so many Chris Millers. So and that's on YouTube, correct, sir? Go on YouTube, look up AOS. What?
Yeah, I just changed my name. I just changed my name on YouTube, and then Facebook, it's AOS Chris Miller. Instagram is AOS Chris Miller. My website, if you want that, that's www.aos-sketch-squatch. AOS-sketch-squatch. I'm in the process of getting that changed.
That's all right. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I like that one. I like those colors. That's really cool. Hey, Mike, real quick.
Yep.
Throw your social media right now because you guys got some social media going on too with Bigfoot, New Hampshire Bigfoot Society.
Oh, yeah. So Facebook group, New Hampshire Bigfoot Society. Come join us. Check us out. We're trying to update stuff all the time, talk about stories. Also, I'm with Chaos Theater Productions. So we've been doing a lot of stuff, even unrelated to Bigfoot. And as well, you can find some of the interviews I've done with Penford Media on YouTube. Otherwise, you can find me on Instagram, Michael W. Tinsley, Facebook, Mike Tinsley, and Chaos Theater Productions, New Hampshire Bigfoot Society, and Penford Media.
Yep.
So I'm kind of wearing a bunch of hats with this, and it's been fun. It's been
a blast, man. Listen, this stuff is crazy fun. This is a playground. Chris, this is Mike Tinsley. Mike Tinsley, this is Chris.
Yo, man.
Hey,
how
Chris. Are you? He's doing great. Anyways, quit the small talk. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm here. Life's good.
We're here. We're having fun, man. I love all this shit. Is it daylight there?
Yeah.
You know what you need to do, sir. You know what you need to do.
That is pretty badass.
Yeah, that one looks more like me. The other one looked like Wojo.
It's not very dark. I need to go over it, but right now it's just in sketch form.
Dude, your artwork is insane. And once we come back in from our adventure, we're gonna go over some more of your artwork. Okay, I don't even have baseball or nothing tonight, so I'm not even stressing. I do have some Fortnite I'm gonna be playing later, although I don't like the new season. I think I'm going back to COD. So I will be doing some of that while enjoying a few rounds of Keno. Is all I'm going to say. So, but with all that said, right? Do you need a few minutes to prepare? Are you strapped? You ready to go?
I'm strapped. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh, see, listen, when you're looking for a very huge bipedal and beers and everything else, he's in. Okay,
did you bring your grenades?
No, I left them in my room.
He's like, no, I didn't bring the
They're under
grenade.
the pillow.
I brought a grenade launcher though. Is that good?
Yeah, I didn't feel that was
man.
necessary today.
Oh yeah. Listen, guys, make sure everybody follows each other when you're on the side and you're watching these guys up here chatting, and you guys, you see, same with you and Mike and Chris. You see Sam, she likes and subscribes. Go watch it, get her stuff too, and everybody help each other
writing
out.
everybody down. Everybody you mentioned.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's all do.
Thanks.
Yeah. So my new phrase around here is, I'm having a. There it is. I'm having a little. My internet's bouncing because there's so much shit going on. I like to say now, keep climbing, right? Keep climbing. You know what that means, right? Let's just keep climbing, right? So make sure we bring each other up. That's the whole idea of my show. That's how I believe. That's how I live. That's how I teach my kids. And that's how I now teach AOS Chris. Keep climbing, Chris. Is that a bug repellent thing on your chest, or is that a plastic explosive just in case?
It's a fan because I'm a wood.
Claymore.
It's a claymore. Casey's got to do the right thing. Yeah, he's got to keep under his bed. All right, can you get outside?
Hey, Sketch, what does your t-shirt say?
It says, let's see.
Shows off.
Long time no see. Let's see.
Springs.
Is that a picture?
Hot Springs National Park.
Is that a picture or is that bed sweat?
My wife gave it to me as a gift.
No, listen to the question. Is that bed sweat around it, or is that like a background?
Oh no, that's a Bigfoot. That's a Bigfoot outline.
Oh, I thought your boobies were
sweat.
Dude, I'm surprised. It's almost 90 degrees here on my porch. I'm sweating like a monkey.
No, I see.
I'm ready to get out in the woods. Something.
New Hampshire.
I can't bring him anywhere. Yeah, he's there at home. I didn't have to bring him anywhere. He's still. Oh, you're a piece of work. Get outside. What are you waiting on?
All right, I'm going.
Who wants to go outside with Chris, man? Let's go see his property.
Do it.
Listen, don't give too many.
Just bring your water with you.
So
listen, trust me, I don't go in the woods without water.
Listen to my audience out there right now. I did not tell you mostly. We are going outside on his property, and we are going to look for Bigfoot stuff right this freaking second. And other oddities, I might add, because he sent in pictures with some more oddities. So, yes, you never know what's going to happen on my show.
Richie,
so we are going out. Say again, Mike?
Has this been done before? Has anyone done a live?
I don't think so. I'm different.
Not on this show, no.
Oh, not on the show.
Well, that's right, Jim. We got breaking news live with Mike Tinsley and Wojo. We're outside with AOS Chris Miller out in Missouri. He's not wearing any pants, and he's looking for a bipedal cryptid. Stand by.
Are you sure it's not a live concert with ZZ Top?
Hey, don't make fun of my shades.
Your shades. He goes, don't make fun of my shades.
Hey, in Kosovo, I actually shoved a stick up underneath my eyelid. So I learned from my own mistakes.
I've done that landscaping. Yeah, just planting.
Have you?
Around them. Oh, yeah, poke your eye out. Yeah, had to go to the ER and go. Yeah, it's not fun.
Oh my god.
So I'm actually gonna show you guys an area you haven't.
Check it out, everybody. This is. Hi, Damian Smith. How are you? Like and subscribe to my YouTube. Henry says always go strapped. Some of us aren't running. True. Definitely first for me. Oh, Edinburgh, Scotland, man. Look at this. What's up, bro? Damian Smith. Like and subscribe.
Hey, there he is.
YouTube. Go over to YouTube and like and subscribe to my page, sir, and follow us and get that notification. So when we go live, man, we are going out looking right now. You're coming with us live, right?
Yeah, Mike, we got people from Japan, India, Australia.
Love it.
Oh yeah, we ain't playing, man. Hi, Don Watson. Everybody say hi to Don Watson. She's trying to say hi to you.
Hey, Don.
Sky. And I saw your brother Sky. Matt's here. Sky. He's not Sky.
Richie,
it's
Sky.
Yeah.
So, Rick, I got to tell you that I've watched a lot of podcasts with this community, this Bigfoot stuff, and you definitely bring the energy more than anybody else does.
Thank you, man.
Seriously, it's
I appreciate it.
It's unreal. It's cool. It's fun.
I'm a little bit passionate about it. You know what I mean? I appreciate you saying. I appreciate you saying that. And I got to tell you, the investigation we had today was just, man, that stuff fires me up, dude. Like I get so excited because I know they're right there where I was. What is going on here? What do you got there, bud?
That's,
go ahead, Chris. Explain to
blackberry.
everybody what you're doing.
Well, that's blackberries. You know, I tell you, that's food.
Yep.
So 2 years ago, I let my blackberries go another day. I walked out there, every single one. There was not one left on any of it. Every single one. Every single one. You'll see me. I'm looking around a little bit. I'll just give you a show.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, oh, yeah. We were just in those woods today. Almost same exact looking woods, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what kind of trees you got there, Chris? Just
It depends. There's a couple different kinds.
How'd you know to ask that question, Mike? Because he's about to go off about the trees. He's a survivalist as well. Go ahead, Chris.
This is white oak. White oak. These are the big ones.
That's food.
Everything
right
else
White
is.
White
Oh
oak
my
is
gosh!
food.
Here's my cat. If I don't hurry, this cat's gonna follow me the whole way.
Here we go. Here we go with the
Okay,
freaking
so this cat is something else.
The cat's one of them. Let's go, Bigfoot.
It
Look,
always
the cat.
goes hunting with me.
So the thing about white oak is that it's one of the most edible of all the acorns. Humans, you can roast them a little bit and eat them, and they're pretty good. The other ones tend to have more tannins and they're much more bitter. So white oak is a perfect food for, say, a Sasquatch.
Daggone it.
Yes, absolutely. Bobby Lee, hang on, my producer, are you still here? Can you get a hold of Damian Smith and my boy Country Boy? Make sure they have the information about being on the show and stuff. All right. I always have ideas, and we're living through one of them right now. Henry says berries, love them. I get to have berry fight with black bears. Wait, what? How do you win? You're still here. You still here to talk about it. How'd you win, bro? You just throw a pile down and walk backwards real slow. Henry. I love my audience. That's so fun. So listen, if you're new here, please go over to YouTube and like and subscribe. We're building and building. Matter of fact, after that investigation today, we had 21 new subscribers in one investigation. So it was really awesome. And I was having trouble with YouTube all day, by the way. So I was gifted. I was pretty excited about that. So Chris, remember the area you brought us to before, right?
Which one?
I don't know, dude. I don't know your property.
The
Do you remember
X?
the
Dude, that's on the other side. I can go that way if you want.
No. Just keep doing what you're doing. You got something in mind, then you do it. I'm just asking questions. That's my job. I ask questions.
Okay, so I'm taking you to the spot where I had a nervous breakdown almost. So as I was coming up here, I saw a deer go running off. I was gonna actually put you guys on headphones.
Yeah.
That way, the only thing they hear is me talking, and I ran off and left them. Anyway, Troy, I'm gonna take you to the spot.
Okay.
I'll try to find the spot where I was hunting, and I had a nervous I had an episode. I don't know what else to call it.
Okay.
Little show and tell.
Look at this. Oh, Wade Kirby's here. Thank you, Wade, for that. That's very nice, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. The energy flow in this podcast flows like a conversation around a campfire. You're damn right. We're all here together. This is your podcast too. I want everybody to enjoy this.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are they're part of my passion and meeting new people and new personalities and having fun, man. This is a good time. At least I'm having a good time, I guess. I hope everybody is. But so Chris, when you say nervous breakdown, right? Let's get serious for a minute. Do you mean something personal, or was it something scary, like give you anxiety?
I was out here hunting by myself, and that's normally how I roll. But the rifle that I use, it's a 357, but it's only one shot. And I was sitting out here, and I don't know. I just I didn't have my pocket knife, and for some reason, the combination of having a one-shot rifle and a pocket knife, I'm not having my pocket knife, whoa, I don't know what that was. Okay, that was a squirrel. They're growing fat around here.
Right? So while you talk, if you don't mind, listen, if you don't mind, while you talk, can you turn the camera around so we can see the woods you're walking through? So
you want to see?
Oh, yeah.
It's super thick.
Yeah, no, yeah. It just I don't know if you could flip it around on it's StreamYard. You probably can't. You have to turn the phone around and show.
You want to see my other camera?
Hold it. No, yeah. Do you have another? Does it flip around on that one? Because StreamYard.
I don't want to lose you, but
you're not going to lose me.
I don't know. I'm not very good.
I'm going to look at the woods while you talk.
Okay.
I want to hear the story. Did you feel that you were underpowered out there in the woods? Is that what you're saying? You didn't have enough firepower?
Okay, so where I was at is what I call the Buck Highway. and I know it's where the bucks move back and forth on my property. And I'm sitting there up against the tree like I am now, and there was this little area, a little depression. It's huge. I mean, it's literally like 10 feet from where I was sitting. It looks about the size I would think a Bigfoot would need to lay down. I know that sounds wild, and I would never say that just to say that, but it got my creativity going, I think, and I don't know, it just kind of scared me a little bit. And it lines up with some stuff too that I'm not trying to take over your show, but basically,
you're
the aunt, daggone it. The aunt, she told me, "Oh yeah, there's a portal back there. There's a portal over there, and there's a water portal over there." I'm like, "What the heck is a water portal?" And it makes sense. And I just heard that the day before, so that didn't help anything.
Can I throw something out there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
What you got, Mike? Oh, yeah, infrasound. It's funny. My producer, Bobby Lee, brought that up not too long ago. I'm dipping again. Everybody on the internet? There we go.
So that's what's a common report say that, you know, that uneasy feeling that, and you asked if he felt overwhelmed, and I don't want to necessarily bring up any bad vibes or anything, but
my life's an open book.
What do you guys think about that infrasound? You know, tigers do it. A lot of animals will do it.
A lot of animals, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and there's been reports of that related to Sasquatch where people get that fight or flight, and they want you to have that. They want you to flight. They want you to go away. Yeah. That's the bottom. And D-Hood had a question. I actually know this answer. How much land is he on, and is there water? Yes, there's water.
40.
And he's on 40 acres. And look at this guy. Hang on. Claude 1789's in the house. Check this out. He recommends tuning forks during investigations. Not a bad idea. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Claude's brilliant. Let me see. So
Claude's awesome. Very good.
What are we pointing at, Chris?
This is what I call the Buck Highway, and it's hard to see, but you can kind of see where some of the leaves are. This is kind of like an intersection where they, it's like a shooting lane almost.
Yeah, right. Where the bucks are.
I don't know what we can talk about and what we can't.
I mean, you're a pretty good.
I don't normally hunt this area back here.
Yeah, I don't care if you talk about hunting.
Okay, so if you look off over here, there was I really don't know if I don't think I'm in the right spot. I'm trying to find the exact spot I was sitting in, but it's a lot like this. Things look way different come fall. Like you can actually like see really far and what have you. And anyway, where I'm going right now looks like it's what I call the microclimate. It's totally different than anywhere else on my property. There's like different plants that grow there. Like it's really strange.
Hey, Rich.
What's up, Rich?
I have to keep my eye out for black bears for sure.
Patty Burke's in the house, everybody. What's up, Patty Burke? How you doing, girl? We miss you. Much love. Give your brother a hug for us.
Oh, wow. Look at this sucker.
Don't forget to make it weird. Henry's here. What's that? Mushroom?
I just kicked this sucker over.
Looks like a bolete of some sort, a mushroom.
That's an edible one, I believe.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't mess with the mushrooms unless I know for sure.
Yeah.
Take the mushroom on my show.
Anyway, they're edible in a pinch, not by choice.
Well, I don't know. There's some of them that's pretty good. I'll keep my eye peeled.
Yeah. Those particular ones.
So where was a Bigfoot? What you think might have been a Bigfoot experience? You're saying so that hole that you had didn't? I think you mentioned this before to me. Wasn't there something kind of peeking up over that hole at you, kind of?
Yeah.
Okay, where I took you first.
Yeah,
where I took you first. Yeah, I can walk over that way.
And now before all this, when you were just doing artwork and stuff, what brought you into the Bigfoot community? You told us kind of, but I want everybody to hear it, right?
Okay,
our stories are pretty similar in a sense. Go ahead.
Where I was when I first got on, that's my front porch, and I was sitting out there, and my wife and I had just got into a fight. We moved out to this property. The reason why I walked this way is because I want to show you this big rock circle over there that they made in the woods, and I think they did it for like nefarious purposes. But
really,
anyway, I heard something, and it scared the crap out of me, and I haven't met a single person that can tell me for sure, oh, no, you heard this or that or the other thing. Right. And
Can you imitate it?
It's like, man, I probably shouldn't do that out in the woods, but here you go. It's like, I mean, it was long, loud.
You heard an Ohio howl.
Yeah,
it freaked me out. That gave me the goosebumps just doing that. Ugh.
Wow. And you heard that on your front porch.
Yeah. And it was close. It was, if I had to estimate without seeing it, I would have guessed it probably like 20, 30 yards. I mean, it was really close.
Oh, and now didn't you have neighbors that heard it as well? The same sound?
Okay, so no, so I heard it, and then I told my buddies about it, and one buddy, he came over, and we were gonna go hunting for deer season, and he and I stayed up real late talking, and it was like, man, we got to get up in like 2 hours. I was like, well, why don't we just stay up? I said, I'll make breakfast. Well, in that, he takes my dog out, which I was going to introduce you to, but he wasn't outside. So anyway, he's an all black German Shepherd. And, let's see, where am I going here?
All right,
okay. So he heard it.
Mm-hmm.
He heard it in the backyard, and he came backpedaling through my back door into my room, knocking stuff over. And if you haven't met him yet, and I hope to introduce you one of these days, but he's an infantry guy too, and he's not like me. He has a completely different personality than I do. Like he's like the stoic, like cool guy, everybody loves him kind of thing. I'm the guy that rubs everybody's last nerve for some reason.
Yeah, anyway. I'm the same guy. It's called the black sheep of the family. Now keep talking.
Oh yeah. That's like an understatement of the year.
Isn't that why we're all here?
Yeah. Welcome to the Black Sheep Podcast.
Yeah.
If your family doesn't like you, take off your pants and hang out with us.
Don't forget to take off your pants.
So what do we got going on here?
Okay, so this is like, man, I love this. I love rocks. This is a spot in my property that gets washed out. It's like all the water kind of collects to this spot. Yeah. I never make it back here just because, like, usually the ticks, like, I usually don't want to brave the ticks unless I have a good reason.
Yep.
And anyway, I find artifacts here. I'm hoping to find one on camera. That'd be awesome. But okay, so check out some of the rocks, literally just that I picked up just in 2 seconds.
What do you mean? What is that? What's going on with that rock, bro? It looks like a smiley face.
You see that? Isn't that wild?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Check this one out.
You sent in some pictures. One of them's like a fossil with a row of teeth.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Jeez, it almost looks like the skull from the
first.
Like
dinosaur skin to me.
What the hell's that? Go, yeah, right there. Stop.
Yeah.
Go in closer. Go down. Like down at the bottom of the rock, the other way. Right there. First.
Yeah.
What is all that nonsense? What is that, Mike? You're an outdoor guy.
Rocks are one thing I'm not as in tune.
But that's freaky,
I would say it looks like a quartz, but a quartz wouldn't. I don't know that it is.
It literally looks like a dinosaur.
It looks like a
egg.
fossil.
It looks like an egg got squished, is what it looked like.
Really?
That's what I see. Anyway, I just find these stuff and then I set them out so I can grab them later.
Damien says Claude was pointed out. So Redvox has an app that detects infrasound. I believe it's the default is 30 HZ and down to DC for those interested. Thank you, Claude. Always bringing it. Claude, we miss you. I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Thank you. Always good to have you here, my brother. And then Damien says he's training as a bat ecologist. I said that right. And we use Anabat, which perfect for sound analysis. Thank you for that, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
Yeah, and Country Boy, if you're still here, my producer sent you some information to make sure we can link up and stuff. I love hearing about the new areas of the country and stuff. We have a friend, Brian Terrell, in Oklahoma we talk to. We have other friends just all over the place that we talk to. And I love hearing about the different ecosystems.
It's awesome.
And Chris's area, Missouri, is nuts.
Well, that's it. Like the rocks. I would love to learn about the rocks and that's.
If you scroll up, Country Boy, there's an area up there that talks about how to get onto the Richie B fan Facebook page, and then you can send a message in Messenger that way. Because if we're not friends on Facebook, it's hard to send messages. My apologies, didn't have internet access. Yeah, no apologies, bro. It's just that you were missed it, and we noticed it. That's all.
Glad that you're back.
Much respect, brother. That's what that is. You know what I mean? So what do you got going on, Chris? Let me see what's happening here.
Check this
live
out.
on site. What do you got? What is that thing? Closer. Please. What is that? Is that a brain?
I don't know what it is.
That's
It's freaking cool though.
Can you wait? Don't put that down.
I freaking
no,
I'm not. I was watching it off.
Oh, we're gonna need that for science class later. What in the hell is that? What is that thing?
I don't know.
Is that
caught my eye?
That's so unique. I never seen that before.
Dude, he finds this stuff all the time on his property. He's got.
Dude, it's literally every day. Every day. Look at this. Look at this one here. This
every
one.
day. What is that, dude? That
look like a freaking thumb or finger or something.
Yeah, that don't look like a rock, bro.
So
That
a quick research, just a Wikipedia thing. The geology of Missouri includes deep Precambrian basement rocks formed within the last 2 billion years and overlain by thick sequences of marine sedimentary rocks. Something with igneous rocks by periods of volcanic activity. Missouri is the leading producer of lead minerals formed in the Paleozoic dolomite. So it sounds like there's probably is a lot of fossils from that marine sediment, as well as volcanic rock. So that last little round rock you found might have a fossil in it, or it's volcanic, I would think.
That's insane.
Why you're finding a lot of those
crazy formation type
things. Yeah.
Thanks for
and
that.
Probably come up to the surface, and you guys got a lot of tree cover right down there, I'm assuming.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the spot. This is the this is kind of the Buck Highway. There's something up there. If you see that rock there, it looks like a millstone.
Where's the circle of rock?
I'm getting a little excited because this is totally different than when I was here last. I mean, it is washed out big time.
Yeah, we run into these things all the time, man.
I love
all right,
it.
Damien, that sounds good, brother. Let us know because I'd love to talk to you some more and find out what goes on over there. And he said, Country Boy says, did he say the rocks are what? I'm just not bringing up the questions because there's 4 of us on the screen. And I don't want to block anybody out. Did he say the rocks was in a circle? If that's the case, it could be. It's a Bigfoot burial ground, if I remember correctly.
Interesting.
And I believe Country Boy has Native American roots as well. So we were talking about that. Look at that thing, man.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow. Yeah, that's gorgeous, man. This is crazy.
Like I find rocks here on my property that I've never found anywhere. Like once I saw this place, I knew I had to move here because of the rocks.
That's awesome.
I know that's stupid. I know that sounds dumb,
honey,
but...
I wasn't gonna, but man, them rocks out back. Woo! You take a few of those shrooms I tripped over and stare at these rocks for a couple of days, and wow.
You might actually, if you ate some of those shrooms,
you'll see some shit, bro. Now,
those aren't the funny ones either.
Chris, are you bringing up Wojo? Are you still here?
I'm still here. I'm just listening.
Very interested, I could tell.
Yeah.
You guys with prescription glasses look so smart. It's amazing. Are you bringing us to? Are you bringing? I'm supposed to be wearing mine. But, no,
well, I gotta zoom in on the phone to see what he's holding up, so that there helps.
Yeah.
So, have you found any type of structures that looked out of the ordinary? Like, that's what we find up here at Matt's.
Yeah. I showed you them ones.
Yeah. So where was the circle of rocks that you were talking about?
I'll work my way over there. How long are you guys going to be on the show?
As long as you are. You're the guest.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody told you that.
Full marathon, huh?
For you.
A marathon. Here we go. Here we go. I told you.
Get that gear going, kid.
I was about to say, here.
My producer's popping in. What's going on, Bobby Lee?
Hey, just so you know, I changed the banner down at the bottom. Damien, Country Boy Brian, if you want to be a guest, just email us at the email that's on the banner. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So the banner down the bottom, you can see it. Reach out at Richie B at Banter, the RichieB.com. So just go on my website and just what are we doing here? Hey, he's not okay. It's getting weird. You okay?
Chris.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I thought he was going to drop his drawers.
I'm not doing anything funny.
Oh my God, turn that phone around.
Yeah, I slipped down the
He's
moss.
dropping pants.
No, I just didn't want you to make fun of my fanny pack.
Too late.
No. I was getting nervous. I'm like, no.
There we go.
Your viewer count just went down to 0.
We got the New Hampshire Bigfoot Society, Kelly, in here on the side saying hello
Kelly
to Mike.
Awesome.
Yeah, what's up, dude? Welcome, brother. Appreciate you, man.
How you doing, Kelly?
Oh my God! Even Sam's dying laughing. Pants are not Bobby Lee. Pants are not optional for you, Chris. Not in the woods. Yeah. No, what my producer's trying to say is, I'm sure the Get Haunted platform might be a little bit more nervous about having me. What do you got? What?
You can tell this has been worked. It's not an actual like arrowhead or anything, but you can tell it's been worked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Turn it like flat. Your hand you can see the ridges easier that way.
Yeah.
That's
How does that
cool.
feel in your hand, Chris? Does it feel like a weapon or a tool, as is?
No, not really. Not this one, but I literally can take you back up to the house. I can show you. I got hundreds they feel good in your hand.
So what do you think, Wojo? Do you think Bigfoots use stone tools, or do you think they're not evolved to that yet?
Well, my experience, I mean, for what I witnessed, is a lot of rock clacking, and when we went out to Western Mass, we were with the Burks, Patty, and Walter, and we put up recordings, and we had a lot of rock clacking recording. And at Richie's house, we had rock clacking out there.
Yep.
And
right in front of us.
I mean, I have a parabol. I could hear her like walking.
Yep.
And it got louder. So when he started walking, the rock stopped, and then I could hear movement. I gave my headsets to Richie. I'm like, all I said to him was, "What do you hear?" He said, "It's moving, and it's like heavy steps moving." And then you could hear the rock clacking really loud. As for weapons, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, hunting wise and stuff. I mean, who knows?
They throw really good, dude. I've been hit with acorns from it. Felt like what a shot. You know what I mean? And I'm still an athlete at my age. I still play softball competitively and everything else. So, I know when I got boinked with with like an acorn in my yard, I like at first they would fall and I'd question it because I was under pine trees and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And then boom, right off the head, I went, oh, making sense now. And I started putting things together, and you could look around. There was nothing there. What does an acorn weigh? I mean, how do you even throw it that far out where I can't see you? You know what I mean? Like, it was just very strange, the things I went through at my house with that. So I believe stones would definitely be used in any kind of survivalist, whether it was you, me, an intelligent animal, primate. Why not? And if it isn't used, maybe to break up the clamshells and maybe mince up some food. And mince up a frog, mince up some mushrooms. Why wouldn't it be minced up for mushrooms and herbs? So I believe that could be used as a tool and a weapon. They can throw it. So I think it's used for both in that sense. Do I think they strap it to a stick with box string and beat your face in or something? No. I think there's other ways that's beneficial for them to use it. Yes. That's a great question. So here I go. Squatch would likely be using stone level tools, make it easy to blend into the environment and avoid human society, easy to pick up camp and disappear that way. Oh, meaning they wouldn't leave anything. Yeah, right. I see what he means. Yep, absolutely. Squirrel drop stuff from trees here when they get grumpy. Yeah, this was not a drop. This was a direct shot, and I had waited for it to happen for years because a lot of time I was just, you question your rationale when an acorn lands next to you by a pine tree. I don't know what that is.
Cool.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It's gorgeous stuff. It's so cool.
Looks
We
like
got
something
granite
Star
here,
Trek.
and it's kind of boring after a while. We look at the same rocks all the time, but that's
to me that looks. This is like Arrowhead making stuff. This is
Oh yeah, 100%. Hi, Laura. Nice to meet you all. Please go over to Banter with Richie B YouTube, like and subscribe. Check it out over there too. We do a lot of live events out there with YouTube. You can go out YouTube, you can go out in the woods and do some cryptid hunting. What is that? What is that? What is that? Mushroom?
Yep, mushroom.
Sorry, Laura. I got excited over a mushroom. I'll be right with you. It happens. Welcome to the Banter with Richie B podcast. Hanging out with my friends, having a good time. Check it out, you guys. Go over to the New Hampshire Bigfoot Society YouTube page. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you have not, you can see it on the side right there. You can probably just click on it right there, actually, and jump on YouTube. And make sure you like and subscribe, all you guys.
Yeah,
make sure you like and subscribe to each other. What's that?
Yeah, for us, the YouTube page is a work. We got a bunch of stuff in production here. We just got to get it up. We're kind of stoked about it. Me and Kelly have been working hard on some stuff.
Yeah, go to the Facebook as well.
Yeah. Facebook is definitely the place to find us right now while we're getting some of that other stuff going.
Good point. Thank you for pointing that out. So make sure you go over to the New Hampshire Bigfoot Society Facebook page. There's all kinds of stuff going on.
So, Mike, have you guys ever experienced like any rock clacking or any communication like that in your neck of the woods? Or? So
Kelly is my guru for Bigfoot around here. I'm newer to this. I hear everything in the woods. I try to analyze. So what I tend to do is I take what I know and cross it off the list, and then start finding stuff that I don't know. And I always hear stuff that I can't explain. I always see stuff that I can't explain. So it's not until recently that I started putting the pieces together, Bigfoot or Sasquatch. So for me personally, I'm seeking to find those experiences to where I acknowledge them and understand them in the moment, rather than go out in the woods and see something, hear something, dismiss it kind of in the moment because I'm more preoccupied with whatever it is I'm doing. And I think about it like, wow, what was that? And that's what kind of got me into this to begin with, was all the weird stuff that I couldn't explain, because I go into the woods and to me, I see plant species, I see different things for different purposes. And when I can't explain stuff, whether it's a sound, a smell, or even silhouettes and stuff moving, like for instance, today we had some stuff running, chasing wild turkeys and some chicks into my backyard, and I'm up on a hill and it's all fenced in with the puppy, but the turkeys felt obligated to find refuge in my backyard. And my wife had been out back with the dog, which we got a little a blue bully we named Squatch. So he's been fun to take out. And he caught something, and my wife said it was either a bear or something big. Whether it was a Squatch, kind of where I am, there's a lot of woods, but still a lot of human activity and a lot of roads and stuff.
That's awesome.
But there's stuff that's going on that I can't explain. So, listening to Richie, now I look at tree structures. We're out today. I saw some hemlocks bent over in the most peculiar way that I'd never seen them before.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, I just take it as a tree fall or something, whatever. Now I'm looking at things that, that's the stuff that I'm picking up now when I go out into the woods.
Good. That's awesome.
Yeah. And I tried sending you some pictures earlier, but my Wi-Fi froze up. But I'll get those over to you when I can. Yeah, it was kind of strange. Some hemlocks just snapped like quite a ways up, and it was definitely different.
We got a bunch of pictures, Mike. I'm sorry to cut you off. We got a bunch of pictures that I will send you so you can check it out. And I got a bunch of questions coming in. I will do that. What it called? It is called Banter with Richie B on YouTube. Banter, Banter. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. Do we believe Sasquatch is nocturnal? I do believe he is both, and I've had experiences with him both in the daytime and both at night.
Diurnal.
I've been flanked. Yeah, that what he said. What was that, Chris? Say the word.
Diurnal.
Yeah, that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm Italian. We mess up words anyways. You know what I mean? And I'm from Boston, so there will be
You
no
mess up times even.
Yeah, no, you mess up times. Mr.
No, what did you say? What, dude? I need an interpreter. It was what? What'd you say? 15 to 5. Like, what kind of crap is that?
15 to 5.
15 to 5 or something. I'm like, I don't even know what that means.
4 or 6.
My wife's like, oh, that means this time. I'm like, okay, cool. That's all I need is a time.
Yeah, I had to have your wife reinterpret it.
Exactly.
Interpretation for the Northeast guy. That's what
you know. The Army had a really cool fix for that.
Yeah, they did. It's 24 hours. You should have figured that out and messaged that to me, and I would have messaged you back because you're the one who first came up with time. Anyways, on to the questions. Damien says he's now a cult subscriber. Thanks. I guess a cult, right? Like and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. All the way from Scotland, he said, right? That's pretty good.
Edinburgh, Scotland.
Love it. And Wade Kirby comes in with all the crazy questions, man. Wade, bro, your brilliance gets my head spinning like Claude. No, I don't. I'm not here yet, and I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you.
Shift.
Yeah, a lot of people are here with that, and maybe I'm not advanced in that way. You know what I mean? I'm so stuck on the Earthbound. Once I see the Earthbound and I have more experiences with him, is that possible? I think anything's possible in this situation. I think anything's possible in this universe, man. The place is nuts. So I just think right now I'm stuck on the Earthbound creature. It makes it easier for me. It makes it a little more simpler for my little cavity upstairs to keep clean and organized.
Our ape brains can comprehend that a lot better.
Yeah, it's so hard. Laura says she's seen Bigfoot. He looked like he was a teen. One of such things, Shrevemash. I'm sorry, Laura. I don't fully understand what you're saying. One of such things, Shrevemash. If you want to retype that, so to be a knower, that's pretty impressive. I think that's a congratulations thing, really.
Yeah.
D Hood always brings up brilliant thoughts. I would be metal detecting if I lived there. And
fine, baby.
And Kelly from the New Hampshire Bigfoot Society says, "Want me?" Okay. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, what are we doing here? Do I bust out?
Cat is trying to kill me.
Is this like a New Hampshire thing here?
Do I bust out the ladies' night theme again? Don't you text him? You leave him at his own accord. Don't you help him, you bastard. I can use this.
There you go.
Laura, I heard a lot of stories coming out of Ohio.
Yes. And metal detector.
Absolutely.
Where's your metal detector, D? Who wants to know, bro?
I have 3.
Yeah. Oh, the return of Richie's rave, right? Dude, I will bust that open and out right now.
I literally have 3.
Yeah, Sam, that's popping in my head already. Ladies' night.
All right. Chris, hang on 1 second, buddy.
It's time to clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
There you go. A little something for you, Sam. Put close.
I thought I could take off my shirt and start swinging it.
Where's my glow sticks?
My pants are already off, so
that's our boy Kelly up in New Hampshire too, bro. There you go. Here we go. So I got some more stuff coming out. October 23rd, 2003, National Geographic printed. Forensic expert says Bigfoot is real. It's a quick read, but a credible source. Excellent. Thank you for that, Claude.
Okay, you know always
exactly, dude. You come on my show and Claude's here. You better pay attention and you better have your notebook. Exactly right, Michael. There you go. Is that the circle right there, Chris?
What's that?
Is that the rock circle?
No. It's like made out of big rocks.
All right, can we get to the rock circle before midnight? That'd be great. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like, how often do I get to do this? Not very often.
Dude, I love it, man.
Hey,
I
this is
love
what
it.
keeps me regulated.
This
This
is
is what keeps me like normal-ish.
Yep, keeping me. I was
Keeps me
constipated, but
normal-ish.
you got me regular. Thanks, appreciate it.
Here,
Oh my god, kids are
I
dancing.
found
upstairs,
Bigfoot for
know
you.
that.
You ready?
Uh,
I don't think you're ready.
There you go,
Oh my
Henry.
gosh, look at that!
Wow, what is that?
what is that?
Exactly.
What? No,
That's what I
is it,
want to
though?
know.
Is that a fossil?
Look at this sucker.
Yeah, I don't care about that one. Let me see the other one. Let me see the big one.
That's a preform.
Yeah, you're
See, they make
blurring out a little
preforms
bit.
first, and they make preforms, and then they make arrowheads out of those, or spearheads, or arrowheads, whatever.
Yeah. What's the big one though?
I don't know.
Is it a fossil?
That's
Is there
not
something
even.
in
That's
it?
not even. That's not even what I was going to show you.
I know, but I'm looking at things. All right, what is that?
Looks like a face.
Oh my
Bigfoot.
gosh. Chris, go to the circle. Chris, go to the fucking circle.
Here, look. It's like this is all washed
Go
out
to the
big time.
circle, Chris.
I'm
Just
going
go
to the
circle.
circle. Chill out. I can't. I know you can't get me here and then here. Just leave. If I could leave, I would.
No, listen, you're not leaving. We're fine. We don't have to leave. I just want to see the circle. We don't have to leave, bro. I'm a big boy. Mama says I
tried
can
to
stay
show
up
you last
past 10.
time. Dadgummit. Here.
I know, and this is
the
what
cat's
happened.
still
And I
following
never
you,
got
Get
to
that
too.
the circle.
marathon. Let's go.
No.
You got the rave music and everything. I could stay up all night.
Wojo. Remember I told you we'll reel them in if we have to. Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, I was about to say reel me in. That's cool. Keep me focused.
I love you, bro.
I'll come back.
That line snapped about a half hour ago.
Look at country boy Chris going to circle.
I freaking love this. I don't think you realize this is what I live for.
We're having good. This is a blast, but we do want to stay on task as well. I mean, if you don't mind, if that's okay with you.
I'm trying to keep from getting eaten by bears and stuff too.
Yeah, well, keep your ears open for bears. If they hear me, they might want it. Dude, I sound delicious, and you're going to get eaten for it. So
I have a noisemaker with me.
Yeah, it's called me. It's my podcast.
Yeah, I could have snuck up on a deer. I heard you and took off.
We don't need you shooting a deer on my TV.
No, I didn't need to shoot it. It's out of season anyway. But see this.
Good. Well, you got a big knife on you as well. What is that?
It's a limestone. That's the bedrock.
That's crazy looking.
Where I was originally going to take you to, where I was going to take you to was in the limestone bedrock over there. I got something that's what I was going to show you the very, very, very first time that I got you on camera, and I got distracted. And hey, let's go look at the X.
Chris, do you have a physician that's in charge of you? Chris,
I freaking love this. Yes.
Do you have a physician that's in charge of your health area in life?
Not anymore.
Well, I'd like you to find one and talk to him about some Ritalin.
Yes, dude. Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Hey, you know what?
Everybody's putting up different circles.
Yeah.
Freaking Kelly, nice touch.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful. I thought I found bear poop in my backyard, but I wonder if it was Yeti.
It's Hershey's Kisses.
There's one in Shreve. Oh, Shreve's a location. That's what it's.
Yeah, Shreve.
Copy that. Okay. I don't know if you put it in a paper bag, you could get it analyzed. I bet.
Pick up a little bit and taste it.
And P.S. Let me know how that goes. Is it classed as hunting if it's self-defense? No, it isn't. You're right. It isn't. Deer runs at you, shoot it. Do what you got. What is that?
Shut up.
What is that? Is that a crab?
It's a gourd.
Oh, it's a gourd. I would want to hear some of that very high and low tones going on in the background around Chris. I think I keep hearing high pitches every so often through his mic.
You're probably hearing the cicadas. Yeah, you can hear cicadas and
Well,
like
those
crickets.
the same thing as what do we call them up here?
Cicadas.
Cicadas. Everybody calls them something different. Depends on where you're at.
Nope, just you.
No.
Love you, bro. Freaking awesome. Isn't he awesome? I knew he'd be a good guest on here. He's nuts. Yep. He's nuts like me. Perfect fit, right?
You know what? They say you're supposed to own your deficiencies, and I do.
I don't think it's a deficiency. I think it's a superpower.
Individuality.
It is a superpower.
I've
been trying to tell everybody that for years.
It is, man. I got ADHD, right? ADHD 59679 or 67 DDH9, right? And I can get like 30 things almost done every day.
Almost done every day.
Every day.
I love it.
I'm like, yeah, what'd you get done today? I got 30 almost things done. That equals like 2.
Hey, Rich, I gotta go and change my laundry and fold right now. Just give me a yell when the circle's around.
Hey, I'm gonna start laundry and then I'm gonna go do the dishes, okay?
I gotta go to Wendy's.
Hey, that was never part of my plan is to go see the circle.
Hey, listen, Mike's charitable. Baconators for everybody.
Oh, here we go. Has he ever smelled a distinct smell near any of the rock structures? There you go. Wade has a question. Have you smelled like deer piss, not because it's deer? Have you smelled sweat? Have you smelled wet dog?
I've only had the smell, what I say the smell. Maybe once or twice where I've ever smelled anything that I was just like, what is that?
What, like it was a bad, like what kind? Like a pungy smell? Like, help me out, bro.
Urine smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a circle somewhere, Cass. We're looking for it.
Hey, chill.
Put down.
You want me to live or die?
What's that got
One
to do
false
with the
move and I'm dead.
What do you mean?
I'm out here by myself.
Yeah, I know that, Chris.
Like, look at this. Like, come on, tell me this isn't cooler than a freaking rock.
I don't know what it is.
That's the
I don't
enigma.
know what it is. I don't know if it's cooler than a rock because I don't know what it is. The reason I wondered if there might be other phenomena going on that might be associated with Bigfoot as well, not just CK Dub.
We're getting there. We're getting close.
So yeah, so
Chris,
Sam's pretty paranormal. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Sam's pretty. No, actually, wait. Update. Sam's pretty paranormal says in the South we call it CK does. Go ahead.
Chris, there's a lot of limestone. Is there caves in your area too? There's a lot.
Yeah, Missouri has what's called y'all look up the underground, and it's like this about an hour from here. Craft stores cheese in there and all kinds of stuff. Like you can drive semis up in there for days.
How about on your property? Do you have any anything?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna work my way over there now.
Okay. That's always interested me too, is the underground dwelling of Bigfoot, living underground in caves or holes or in the hill and stuff.
Yeah, I used to think that was all hogwash, but ever since I heard the noise, I kind of look at things differently now. And
hey, is that Cy?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Cy wants you to put that round thing that you had in your hand up close to the camera because he might know what it is.
That round thing was a gourd.
Oh, well, I asked you what it was, and you didn't say anything, so other people were curious.
The rock
are there any power lines near you?
Yeah, I've got a power line on my property.
Oh, well, there you go. He has a highway right on his damn property, so you're just an off ramp. Country boy, bottom of my ticker, it says it right there. Want to be a guest? Reach out at RichieB at banterwithrichieb.com. Reach out there.
Yeah, he doesn't have Facebook, so just use it as an email.
Right. Patty Burke. Ooh, good question. Let's see. So, do you have a gifting stump? Have you ever given any offerings or anything like that? Or did you leave anything in the circle stone structure? An apple or oatmeal raisin cookies, which is always my favorite? Or as the what are they? The PAX would say, the Krispy Kreme strawberry cream filled donut.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it sounded like thunder, but it didn't. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, actually, I wasn't gonna tell this, but
you could tell
the night my buddy heard it, I threw a bag of apples out back, They were real junk. They weren't good. They were like junk apples, and I thought, well, I'll just throw them to the critters, And come to find out, Bigfoot likes apples. So
That rotten. We talked about this before, Richie, when Alex Petikoff came on, how they prefer the fermented apples because they catch a buzz.
Yes, that's true. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
Yep. And you brought that up, and Alex touched on it.
So I'm
that
paying
there was
attention.
what happened? What is
It's
it?
slick. That's slick as snot.
Oh, you worried about falling?
Yeah, I'm by myself. If I conk my head out here, I'm dead.
All right. Well, we'll call somebody for you. It's good for TV. Go ahead, kid.
You better.
We got you, boo. We got you, boo. But you're right. There was a report up in northern New Hampshire, once again up towards Berlin, and they reported watching a staggering Sasquatch, basically, and found that he was in the area that he came out of. This is a synopsis of the story. Mike, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And it was an apple grove, and he was apparently what the theory was that he was eating all the apples. They found chewed up apples and stuff, and that the fermented apples got him wasted.
Yeah.
Right? Is it? And that's an actual report from 2003, was it?
I think it was, because it was one that Alex had mentioned a few times. But I think part of the story too was that they stumbled across it and it seemed a little belligerent and drunk, and kind of chased them out of the woods. So
yeah, that's crazy, and that's an actual report that you can look up and find. Pretty crazy story. So you left them the fermented apples in the circle, and they were gone the next day? Were they chewed up, or were they just picked up? Do you think?
I didn't bother going to look, honestly. I was a little scared. I don't know if you can hear this thunder or not, but I think if I get trapped out here in the rain, I'm just gonna put you in my fanny pack and haul it to the house.
Oh, great! That'll be a good time.
Either which way. So I took them rocks or them apples, and I just kind of threw them out in the fan, out the back, and that's where my buddy heard that noise, and I thought, for the longest time I thought it was an owl. I'm like, why would an owl care about apples? And I thought, well, maybe the what do you call it? Maybe the owl is going after something, going after the critters. Either way, I don't know.
So before the thunder comes, did we get to the circle?
Oh, see, I got distracted again.
40 acres.
I'm trying to give you some pretty scenery.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Here. Actually, the reason why I wanted to come over here.
There's your water right there.
Look. So this is my pond, right? This is one of them. Well, if you look, you see this, like, I don't know what that is, right? It literally, that was here months ago, but it literally looked like something had dragged out of there, almost like I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like a turtle or something.
Big snapping turtle, something.
Well, you know how like the ant said something about a water portal? It freaked me out because
you got a little nervous because of the water portal theory, and she was into some shit, but we won't talk about that, right?
Well, I literally check it out. I literally had just heard about that the day before on Steve Isdall's show. I paid the $30 to listen to him and what's her name, Melba Ketchum, and they did a huge info drop, and that was one of the things they were talking about. I'd never heard of that before, and David Paulides, he kind of talks about that too. So either way, it kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on a tree. I gotta use the facilities real quick. Give me 1 second, then I'll walk straight over to the. I'll walk straight over.
Wave to the phone when you're ready. Oh boy.
There you
go. So Mike, obviously, but anyways, out in New Hampshire, whatever. So where else have you and Kelly have gone to, like other parts of New England of your research?
We've been pretty local so far. I mean, we want to come down to the Triangle and meet, and check that out. Beyond just the Bigfoot thing, I've been learning more and talking to people about fairies and puckwudgies and all kinds of other cryptids. I'm even learning about stuff here in New Hampshire that I didn't even know about. So it's literally expanding into stories, not just Bigfoot, which is kind of crazy because Bigfoot's the most plausible thing. It's the most realistic, most likely cryptid that we have out there. But there's other stories that you kind of can't explain. So there's something going on, and we gotta get to it. We were invited to go up to Maine to do some training with those guys up at the Maine Bigfoot Foundation. We haven't gotten a chance. It's so much to do in so little time. But yeah, mostly we're sticking around here in southern New Hampshire because I have a theory that Bigfoots are more likely down in southern New Hampshire and some of this heavily wooded area than maybe up north, just because of vegetation, food, and different things. And we have some cool theories that we're putting it together, to do a big hunt. And we're definitely going to keep you guys informed about when we want to do that. And it actually, the place that we want to go isn't far from Charming Fair over in Bear Brook State Park. We wanted to kind of plan something like we talked about before. There's a lot of interesting stuff out there. There was a Girl Scout troop in the 70s that said they ran across the Bigfoot. I know locals, because it's literally like right down the road from me, that report stuff all the time, or at least talk about stuff, and we've heard stories. And the BFRO doesn't have enough information on it because people aren't reporting. And Crystal Panic said that she just can't get to everything. So there's a lot of open cases, and it's right here based in southern New Hampshire, right in my neck of the woods, Kelly's neck of the woods over in Nottingham. There's another big state park called Pawtuckaway. And there's power lines that go straight up through the mountains.
It seems like a lot of cases are like like state parks and places where you're not allowed to hunt, that they it's just basically no hunting, no don't bring any dogs or whatever. And
right.
But I mean, I've hunted a lot of places in New Hampshire, especially northern New Hampshire, all of Mass, Vermont, and especially in Maine. And now, being a hunter, I've known Richie for over 20 years. I mean, I noticed that Richie had his podcast going on talking about Bigfoot, and that's how, I was like intrigued, because I've always been intrigued by Bigfoot and paranormal, aliens, all that stuff. But one day he just, needed something. He was going to Western Mass, and someone became sick, and he asked me to go. And I called his bluff. I'm like, I want to see what you're seeing. And like I said, I've been out in the woods. I've seen, when you're out in the woods, you just, it's nature, and the places I've been going now since I've been with him, I just seen nothing but like unnatural things. And it's not like I'm going to go, oh, that's Bigfoot. I'm just, I've heard tree knocks, rock clacking, whatever. And I'm so intrigued and blown away. And going in the woods, you do feel that energy, that vibe, which I never felt before, even when I was hunting, being out in the woods. It's a strange feeling. And we've been flanked. He always talked about being flanked. And
live on show. Boom.
What's up? What happened? What is it?
What do you got, Chris?
Doesn't look like a circle.
Oh. Armadillo.
Thanks, Chris. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Is the armadillo in the rock circle by any chance?
No, but I'm getting close.
Asking for a few friends.
What's that?
Asking for a few friends. Yeah. So Wojo, you were saying. I'm sorry. Where were you on that? Quick story?
No, I was just explaining to Mike where out of my background was just being a hunter and whatever, and now I've been like I went to like 8 different complete different places, and finding like tree structures and some prints, and you get strange vibes out there, and you hear strange things out in the woods too, and if I say everything's Bigfoot, no, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of natural things and you kind of wonder what is creating these things, and that's where, you know, whoever thought in the Northeast, you know.
Well, that's it,
Right.
you know, and that's like myself and guys like Mike and Kelly are trying to do,
Right.
and you know, I'm looking forward to the farm situation up there, and getting with Crystal. She was awesome on my show. She was just an amazing person, amazing story. But I think moon cycles affect everything, Damien. I think everything is affected by the moon, and there's 100% more activity on those nights that I've had bright moons. I remember looking at the moon out the window in the kitchen, going, "Oh, I got to get out back," and I just go stand there. And a 9 out of 10, I'd hear something in my backyard. My backyard's nuts, and I'd love you to come down, Mike, and have Kelly come with you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we'll show you guys around, man. That place is lit, man. I'm telling you. It's crazy, and we're doing a night investigation coming up soon. We just got to pick the time. I think that's the place I want to do it because I feel safer there. So obviously, with someone else, you know, being there, I have to coincide. What is that thing?
It's a piece of a trap.
Oh, Jesus, dude! Please be careful and get to the circle. Thank you. Back to you, Bob.
So you squeeze that down.
I have learned a lot since watching this podcast. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it'll pop up on you. Thank you, Sam. He's learned a lot since watching the podcast. I mean, it validates what my cousin saw, and now I'm looking for stuff in the woods. I think it's great. And you know, that's the idea of it. When we go live, listen, everybody, when we go live, we're not telling you this, definitely that. We are researching. If you look up the definition for the word research, as I did, it is a quest for facts. And that's what we're doing. We're out there looking for facts. Do we think everything we see is a fact?
I'm looking for rocks.
No, I don't want you looking for rocks. I want you looking for rocks.
I know. I'm teasing. There's a lot of things you can tell just from rocks.
No, I still got your pictures I want to go over with my audience, and I can't because we're trying to find this rock circle. What is this?
Like, you don't understand how bad of a washout this was. We got like 8 inches of rain in no time, and like, this is something me and my buddy dug out, and it's back in.
Yep.
Wow. I'm telling you, I gotta come back down here after the show. Circle. I'm going.
Yep.
I'm going.
Kelly says he's packed, ready to roll. And sorry, I said, yeah, don't worry. Listen, country boy, it's not. I got 4 people right now on the screen, so don't worry about that, dude. We're gonna talk more. And I want to get you in. We'll talk some more about it. Yeah, I sent the email. I had to rewatch the YouTube.
Rewatch.
It was a pretty dirty YouTube, sir. It was pollen all over me. It was rough. Live, a good amount though. Oh, well, that's good, man. I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're part of the family now because I think you brought a lot of good stuff today, Chris. My buddy Cy, Wojo's brother, says if you are out by, Lebanon. There are heavy thunders. What does he mean? Lebanon, what? He's in Missouri. Are you talking about Lebanon, Missouri? Missouri?
Lebanon?
Is there a Lebanon, Missouri near you?
It's Lebanon.
No, it's not. We're from
Boston.
It is.
Now, if you're overseas, Lebanon. They call it Lebanon.
But it's Lebanon.
It's Lebanon.
All right. It's Lebanon. How's that? All right. It's Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah, Lebanon. Right? Welcome to my show.
All right, we're getting close.
We have a gentleman in here. Intel Wild says, does Bigfoot really exist? I don't know. We're working on it, right? That's what we're here for. Again, it's research. It's the quest for facts. So we're definitely looking on anything positive you could add or any experiences you might have had or maybe inexperiences that you've had. I don't know. We can learn from everybody talking about this subject. You know, whether you believe in something or you don't believe in something, whether you found something or didn't find something, we can have a conversation and try to figure out amongst ourselves if it actually helps the research field of Sasquatch. But thank you for the question. Intel Wild, man. What do you guys do? What is Intel Wild? Is that wild animals like lions, tigers, and bears? I know you like popcorn and your eyes are big, but I'm just curious if you have anything like that. I'd love to hear about it. And I would like to like and subscribe to your channel if you like and subscribe to mine. So thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being on the. Well, that's right, Jim. We have Intel Wild over here.
Hey, I apologize, but like I said, you don't get this opportunity on this property very often.
Well, we really appreciate that, Chris.
Well, I only say this because I used to be like, well, I was a lot more protective because I thought I had to defend myself and my family, but that's what God does, you know?
Right.
We'll be
So,
on that.
um,
So what's the
I
opportunity
just
that you
wanted
get
to
to
share
walk?
that I was scared to walk out in the woods. You know, I was. After I heard that noise, I was scared out of my freaking gourd. And my buddy
Bro,
was too.
Yeah, and let me tell you, if I may add to that, Chris, when I first got growled at, I didn't go back out there. It was months. I
Yeah.
wouldn't even go in my backyard. I wouldn't go in my backyard to work. And when I saw that tree snap, it was months again. I didn't do it. When he beat on the tree, and I have the video of it up on my YouTube, and you could hear him in the darkness and in the night. I didn't, again, months. It takes months, dude. You have to get over
Yeah,
things.
it was 8 months that I was
It's
about 8
profound.
months.
It's a profound thing.
I wasn't the
But
same.
Rich, to go back to what Intel was saying, I mean, well, to go back of his question, I mean, it is true that you just have to put boots to the ground, put in that work, and that's the thing, is just trying to figure out what is going on in certain parts of New England or your backyard or other places that we go to, and this is why we've been going on live to see, for what we see, we want you to see it, and always ask those questions, and always start from the ground up and try to decipher what are we looking at here. Why do things that we see is just unnatural?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
I apologize. This place looks so much different than what it ever has been in the past. Like, it looks way different. Like, I can't see freaking, 40, 50 yards, if that.
Dude, it could be 20 yards from you right now, ducking down. You wouldn't even know it, dude.
Yeah.
Now, I've had experiences where I've never smelt nothing. I never heard nothing. And then all of a sudden, I was flanked by 3 of them on 3 different occasions.
Yeah, Mike, the first 3 investigations I did with Richie, actually, in his area, and I kept, we kept looking at each other. I kept saying, "What is that smell?"
Thanks, Intel.
Thanks, Intel. Yeah, so we kept having this like ominous, a godly smell, and it just smelled like heavy urine or whatever. And
it was
the longest time. I mean, it's like that smell followed us like to the very end, like when we're walking out.
But I'm sorry, Wojo, but if I may, I'm not a hunter or nothing, but I could notice it going away and coming back. It wasn't just there; it was going away and coming back.
Yes.
I'd be like, now I don't smell it, and then also I smell it.
It was like in waves, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what really freaked me out, because I started going, "Oh my God, it's following us or it's moving."
Yeah,
because the smell kept shifting with us, and then it would go away, and then it would reappear again. And I had just got done telling him I'd never smelt nothing ever in the past. You know what I mean? I've always had all my experiences.
Now, I've had smells before, and it was before I had even thought about Bigfoot. And I remember being in the woods deer hunting, and then getting like a musky BO kind of wet dog smell that was like overwhelming. Is that kind of what you would kind of call it? Or I've also heard like trash and poo.
It smelled like piss.
Yeah.
And filth. Piss and filth.
Oh, yeah.
It was weird. It was weird. It was definitely.
I never smelled it. Just that dank smell. It was just ungodly.
It was definitely piss. And like Country Boy brings up, the stink is like a skunk mixed with a wet dog.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think this is my theory on that. Okay, guys. Whenever we're in different regions, we probably have different events, right? Like the skunk ape down in Florida is a prime example of that. People call him the skunk ape. Well, guess what? I have a patch of skunk cabbage on my property in the wetland area, okay? And it's supposed to grow all year. It's supposed to get really big and prehistoric looking, and then it dies off, right? Well, mine grows back 2, sometimes 3 times a season, because I go out there and it's all picked. Now, you go down to Florida, the whole damn Everglades has skunk cabbage everywhere, right? So you are what you eat. So I truly believe the reason why that smell emulates off of that ape down there is because his diet is a lot of skunk cabbage.
So here's a theory.
Go ahead.
Skunk cabbage is edible when it's new, like when it's little sprouts. For humans, I think it has to be cooked. However, those young stalks are edible. So if it has any intelligence, it very well could know that and break off, some young shoots, and then it would regrow, break off those young shoots, and keep returning back. And I would think that, like most plants, they would keep regenerating. So that's an interesting theory. And if they ate a lot of it too, obviously those I forget what the chemicals are called in the skunk cabbage, but I don't see why they wouldn't start coming through the skin. Like, you eat onions and garlic.
Yeah,
right.
It's like coming through your pores. Yeah, that's
Jack Daniels and Budweiser do the same
yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's the same booze.
Right. So,
Rum.
but the other thing I have about that, Mike, and that's a brilliant
Here we
point
go.
you bring up, and one I never thought of. But I don't know what their tolerance is compared to us either.
Right.
Certain dogs can eat some things, and
Right.
we can't. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a great point you bring up, but it gets me kind of my gears turning too. That is a glorious beard right there, Claude says. So it's a glorious beard you have, Mr. Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Piss and garbage garage rags.
rags.
Oh, old garage rags. Okay.
Yeah.
And, okay,
Okay.
so you've had that. That's kind of like what we had.
Thank you,
Have you,
firm.
Kelly? Have you had that smell that you just said? I love that there are Bigfooters. Don't let the myth die, Francis. We'll never let the myth die. To me, it's not a myth, but it is a great subject, and it drew passion out of me from my backyard. I was very fortunate and blessed to have the experiences I've had right in my backyard, and I tried telling people for years, and of course they're like, "Okay, Richie," but But thank you for that, Kelly. That's kind of what we were smelling. So yeah, Francis, to me, it's a special thing for me. It's a spiritual thing for me with the experiences I've had. And I didn't say anything for it had to be about a decade or so, I always say. And I lost my son in 2022. Baby Jack, his story always gets told in my podcast. It's basically a weekly event. So and once that happened, I wasn't afraid anymore. I wasn't afraid of you. I wasn't. I was just open and I didn't care no more, because there's nothing you could ridicule me about that can make that pain like that come back.
Right.
So that's why I'm so passionate about this. I'm free now. I get to talk about something that I experienced. Look at the goosebumps. My hair's standing up. This is real. This isn't pretend to me. And it truly happened. And I want to share my story with you guys. And I want to bring you guys out in the woods on live investigations. I want you to see what I see and understand what I try to understand.
Yeah.
And we work together. I've had people that Mojo knows, and I've had people out there, and they bring something. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. They bring something up, and I'm like, where? And I go over and look, and they're like, go back to that X or go back to this.
Yeah.
I heard that vocal too. And it validates you right there. So it's not just an investigation where I walk around with a camera going, you see what that is? Believe what I'm telling you now, or you're stupid.
Right.
That's not what it is. It's your investigation. I'm virtually bringing you with me, and we get to share. And Sam and Henry and D Hoot and now Country Boy, he saw it today for the first time, and that's what we do. And we want to get the word out. We want you guys to share it with us. So that's my point to the whole thing. And Country Boy says, I'm just ready to share my story with you all of what happened today soon, right after I left the stream earlier. I know you said you had some business going on in your area. I know. Just breathe, brother. I don't know if you noticed in the bottom left of your screen, I got a lot going on. Is Bigfoot still a big humanoid ape?
Yeah.
Though, or has it been ruined with portals and other complicated theories?
I think we're going with the wildlife thing still. I think that's what we talked about earlier. It's easier to comprehend because we're still, even though we're modern humans and our diet has changed and our habits have changed, we're only a couple hundred years replaced from literally living off the land like early settlers did. Here in New England, we're 400 years old now here in, the coastal New England, and people have been here forever, and it's the same genetics and the same type of people, but lifestyles have changed. So I think still making that connection to the wildlife puts it in reality. See, smell, taste, touch, and hear. That's what's feasible. That's what everybody wants to know for evidence. That's where science brings us. So I think until we get evidence of the portals, I think that's still going to be a big part of Bigfoot is the wildlife research of it.
Yeah, no, I think that's all good stuff. Absolutely right. And I'm in the same place, and it's not because that's not possible or I want to shit on someone else's theory. It's not that at all. It's just that's where I'm at. Yeah. I dealt with a physical creature in my backyard on a number of occasions. Yeah. There was one occasion, Mike, and this is a true story. And my daughter was with me. I brought her out. She's my oldest. We went out. We were standing there, and I heard something running at me. And I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any trees breaking, nothing. It was boom, 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 boom. And it was picking up pace. And I stood there, and as a paranormal investigator, I always ask them, what are you hearing right now? And she says, Dad, I hear something big running at me, but I can't see it. And that's what she said to me. And as soon as she said that, I said, hit the game trail right now. Get back to the house. Because I didn't know what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it was weird. So the portal thing and stuff, I could easily go there because of that one experience I had. But I've had, I don't know, maybe dozens and dozens of experiences of a physical creature. So I'm at that stage right now. I have very credible people that have seen lights and orbs and things like that, and then a Sasquatch. Very credible people that I believe and respect. But I'm just not there. And it's nothing against them or their theory at all. Please. It's all on me. Trust me.
Right.
It's not you. It's me.
Right.
I thought the orb thing was stupid myself. And then I've got a recording of 2 orbs, blue and red, flying in a slant formation in the daytime. And my phone roasted after that.
Wow, that's a quick dude. I think that land you're on is just energized.
It's prime land. I mean, you can tell by the trees. There's plenty of food. There's plenty of hiding spots. It's lots of cover. It's perfect. I'm
gonna try to raise you up a little bit. Try it.
Is that the circle?
Yeah.
Everybody, that's right, Jim. Breaking news: we have arrived in Missouri to the circle. The rock circle is here. Now
we made it.
What do you believe this circle has been made by? How did it get there, Chris? Is Chris still here? Oh, look at that. They're all in a row. Where are you, dude? You're like,
wow.
What are you, a mile in the woods?
You see it?
It's a large circle, huh?
Yeah. Can you walk the circle? Can you walk?
Yeah,
the
I'll
circle?
walk it.
Yeah,
I'll point the camera down.
Yeah, please.
Hey, if I get struck by lightning or something,
we love you.
Ratings. We want that to happen.
Hey, listen, my brother got struck twice and he survived. You'll be fine.
As soon as he said it, I'm waiting for Simon to come flying in.
That's what I'm waiting for. I just got hit twice in the head.
Listen, everybody. Arthur Mills, go over to www.candleface.com, man, and check out his book that he's written. He's an author and he's a great dude. He's a supporter of the show, and he actually went on and bought a nice shirt and a nice Banter Richie B shirt. Thank you for that, Arthur. And get this, I'm going to announce this now, Arthur. I'm going to put you on the spot, buddy. Arthur's got a whole series of book coming in, right? And I'm a very fortunate one. I get to get an autographed one from Arthur. I'm super stoked to have it, and he's going to give 10 extra ones to me, 10 extra free books to me that I'm going to set up some kind of a way for you guys to win it, like a contest or maybe a drawing, right? Something like that, right? And we're gonna hand out the books. I'll send them to you in the mail if you win the book. So I have 10 of his books coming, and I want you to check out his stuff. www.candleface.com. I looked up some of his stuff, and it is insanity about this particular spirit that he has kind of become attached or was attached at one time. I don't know if it's still there. You have to read the book to find out, I would suggest. But thank you for that, Arthur. I appreciate that. No, I don't try to force anybody. Chris, are we walking this circle right now, buddy?
I already did. While you're talking, I did.
So Chris, so Sketch, how big of a circle, dimension-wise?
Go back to the circle, please.
Hey, it's starting to rain, and I thought, I might just make me a little impromptu. Either way, that's a military type. One of these days, I'm gonna haul it out of here.
Right.
If I had to guess, I'd say the circle's probably. Okay, so here we are. Circle goes that way. See it?
Wow, that's freaking huge, dude.
It's pretty big, and what's crazy is if the story goes right. Let's see, my wife's aunt, uncle, and somebody else. They did it for somebody's death in the family, And I'm thinking, why would you do this? You know?
Right.
And
what does that mean? Yeah.
what's weird is, if that was really for that purpose, then how come they're still in my pantry?
What the relatives?
Their ashes are still in my pantry.
Oh, so they're not in the circle, but the circle. Do we? Oh, look at this. Someone says that looks to be a burial site by the local tribe, but are the rocks under the ones on top of those? That would tell more. In other words, if you lift a rock up, is there one underneath the rock? And
Some of them you can tell they actually stacked them up.
Okay.
There is stackings. Okay.
And
Kelly says, is there a directional type thing? And how many rocks do you think are there? The number may matter. It could mean something.
You know, like this one, I'd say it was probably up here at one time and it just kind of got dislodged. As far as the directional thing, it looks like a bench or something, kind of right in the middle there. Here's where I'm at. Is this was not made by Native Americans. They did this, you know, and they did this, you know, they moved out here in the 80s. But see, this is in the middle. So I don't know. That kind of looks like a directional, possibly, or I don't know. I've never actually walked in the circle before. I always try to stay out of it because,
you never know.
Whatever.
So
but
do you think there's any relation whatsoever to primate and Sasquatch with this circle?
Say that one more time.
Do you think that Sasquatch made that circle?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't think so.
Are there any structures around the circle?
Not that I see.
It looks like
you can see this thing. You can see this slant right there, but I mean that's totally, that could be natural.
How far are the structures that you showed us last time from that spot?
Not very far. You want to? I can walk over to the X if you want.
Yeah, let's go see how far away from that circle that we finally got to.
Yeah, that's good. It's starting to rain here, so
that's back towards your house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a good thing.
Are those structures closer to your house in a sense, maybe saying "Don't come out here" type thing, like the X? So
no, I don't know.
Is that the area that you go walking out and you walk by the X and see the X?
Yeah, actually, what's funny is, I don't know. I kind of want to say something earlier, but what got me back out into the woods, what got me like okay to be out here again, was here you go.
Yes,
look at that,
Kelly. I believe so. What is that? Is that a bed?
It looks like it.
Oh, yeah,
that looks like a bed. Yeah, that's a bed.
Oh yeah, that's pushed down.
I mean, you look at what it's in. That's a bed. And look, there's another one over there.
Oh.
You know, I'm braving Lyme disease for you guys, right?
Well, you should spray yourself with tick spray. I've already told you this.
Don't do that.
It only hurt for 10 years.
Don't use it. Check it out. Anything bad for bugs is bad for people too. So how it works is it absorbs through the bug's skin, right? Well, that's what it does to you too. And what it does, I mean,
I put it on my
be careful talking about this, but basically, it can really hurt you bad. It can thin the walls of your arteries and your
Jesus, dude.
Walls of your arteries, and it can also thin the what's the word I'm looking for? Veins and stuff. So
membranes.
Any which way, we just recently had a researcher pass away, Scott Carpenter, from an aneurysm, right?
Yeah.
You know, he's been out in the woods a lot, and I guarantee he used bug spray. So either way, I'm not saying that's what did it, but here, look at that.
Yeah, you need to go to that circle, like Cass says here, with an EMF meter and check it out for energy levels and stuff. And I would check.
Yeah, I've been actually toying with the idea of picking up a Geiger counter.
Yeah,
I know it's a little different.
Yeah, a little different, right? And Sam says, not a stupid question, Sam. Circle be a portal, and I think that EMF detector would help you kind of determine that. Could been a pagan worship ring, Damien says. And we've had this discussion with you, Chris. And Country Boy says that
pagan worship ring. Yes, probably. In fact, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
And I could show it to you. Okay, so check this out. I found 4 or 5 chicks dancing around a rock circle naked, and there's a guy laying off to the side, and it looks like he might have been doing something inappropriate. And then you look, the devil is a little further away with a smile on his face. But I found that painting. I still have it. I probably should have burned it, but I didn't.
Okay. All right.
Either way,
Now we're back to rocks.
They were into some stuff, and me personally, I'm a Christian, so Bible says to burn that stuff.
Right.
And I don't really need any hate mail or whatever, but
right. Ain't no hate mail.
I already did a lot of it.
Half of us New Englanders are into that stuff anyway.
Right. Exactly. So
what's that?
Damien, well, go ahead, Mike. Say it again.
I said half of the New England's into paganism anyway. So
no.
Yeah, they are. If it's pagan, you'll have elemental and shapeshifter entities.
Okay.
This is from a man who has a tattoo of a Ouija board up both arms. Just so you know. To me, that makes him a freaking professional. To each his own. Correct, D-Hoot. Absolutely. To each their own. Absolutely. Not my business.
Me personally, what got me out in the woods was a guy told me something. He reminded me that the Bible says he didn't give us the spirit of fear. So I shouldn't be afraid. He didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I think that's great. What's that? Oh, is that an arch?
Yeah.
That's an arch right there. Oh, I see.
So this place looks way different than what I'm used to.
Yeah,
this is
even different.
This place is overgrown.
Yeah, it grew in a lot. Our friend Sai says, no, don't burn it. If an old picture is used as a portal for entities and demons, then burning it will keep what came out in the same plane, in this plane. Bible said not to mess with pagan. I thought they worship nature. I don't think, our intention is definitely not to mess with pagan. We've gone from Bigfoot to pagans to rocks to fossils. This is just mind blowing. What's going on, man? Yeah, that's funky.
That's new.
Is any of those intertwined or anything like that? It doesn't look like I always find it funny because when we're on our investigations, like I said, I pointed out a million normal trees, and then all of a sudden there's this one tree in the middle of everything that the Magic Whirly personally took offense to and attacked it, I guess. This doesn't make sense.
Okay, so check me on this. I never was into stick structures because how do you prove it? But this is a live tree, right? See that live tree?
Yeah, I see it.
I believe that's a hickory. That's a really hard tree, right? That arch right there.
Yeah.
So this one is dead. You can tell that main one is dead. Mm-hmm. How did that push that over like that? If
Correct.
It's on the left side of it like this, right?
Correct. And it goes around the other way. Right.
Wow, that's a tight, yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, have your camera go up higher though.
Yeah.
There you go. Now walk in and keep staying higher. Yeah, this is what I do with mine. And then use your blade to point up. With your There you go. Yep, that's what I wanted. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That don't make sense because if that tree's straight up and the other tree's straight up, they're not even near each other.
Yeah.
And that to me, that says something. That is a little odd. And it is weird because where we're at right now is so we're downhill from my shop where the X is. This place looks so different. I mean, it really does. I've never seen it this overgrown.
Sam says Chris is Christian. Let's see. What is his Christian theory on what Bigfoot is? What are their purpose for God? I am Christian too, so I'm curious on this take. And for me, it was this: if something kind of appears and gets your attention, I mean, you must address it, right? What is your theory on Bigfoot being?
That's exactly what I've been trying to figure out.
Yeah,
I want to know how it ties in. I think that's the X right there. So in my mind, it could tie in multiple ways. You got Cain and Abel. It said he drove him out of the garden. So you got, that would be Abel Cain, or that'd be Cain. Cain killed Abel. The mark of Cain is what they call that. And then you also have Jacob
there
and
it is.
Esau.
Right, exactly. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Look at that.
So you guys have already seen this before, but
I know. I
can
still
show
love
you
it, though,
pictures.
man. I love
I can
it
show you
because
pictures.
yeah, I know. We still talking about the ex, Chris?
Yeah.
Chris is like, hey man, I can show you some pictures.
Look at this. See that?
What's that?
It's like a shooting lane, right? You see that? The freaking path?
Yeah. Right.
That's a path. That's a path. You know a path when you see one because there's nothing.
Right.
Here, I'm gonna walk you over real quick to where I sit down. This is what's wild. You guys discovered that with me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's right here. I'll go back to it.
Hey, you got a lot of good things going on with the audience here, and I want to point out something I just saw Damien say. Pagan worship. I got to go down here. Damien Smith says, look at this. What is this? Died 6 times, been in 7 churches, but no religion, as it allows my beliefs to grow. Also means am no threat or target. 30 plus years ghost hunter solo, only for my own love and journey. So, Damien, you died 6 times, dude. Make sure you go down bottom. Want to be a guest? Reach out to Richie B at banter@RichieB.com and email me so I have your information. I definitely want to talk to you as well, you and Country Boy. So probably not together. It would be a different mix. Not that I'm afraid. I definitely am not. Well, we're glad you're here with us, my friend. No matter what your beliefs are, because we're pretty open. Edomites. That could be the Bible referencing Sasquatch. There you go.
Edomites,
Yeah, it could be. Anything with might or ite after it is usually giant.
Right. And again, if you guys go back and watch our episode on the Giants of the Lovelock Cave, and then we did a follow-up of Giants. Again, I said it today on my live. The Paiutes were in a war with the Giants of Lovelock Cave, the red-haired giants. They believed that their people were being cannibalized by these giants, and they attacked them. And after 3 years of fighting, it was really 10 years spread out, but the big battle took place. They burnt them basically in this Lovelock Cave. The Lovelock Cave is still has soot on all over the rocks. It's burnt into it. Probably never come out, right? And me being a power washer, I know that. So they also said that after all the male giants were killed, they took the females captive. This is in a Paiute book, all right, about their history. And they mated with these giants, the Paiute Indians of ancient America, along with the giants of ancient America, mated. Now, something like that is mind-blowing to me, because to me, you got a 12-foot giant and a 5'9" Paiute, and the Paiutes kind of had that flat kind of featured face, and the giants were big and had hair all over their bodies. What do you get? I mean, we got sketches that sketch did that'll show you what you got, right? So it's pretty mind-blowing. It's a theory, you know what I mean? But it's something to think about, right? Laura, our new friend, says, I'm trying to start parachurch. It's like to talk Bigfoot to you guys interested. Okay, thank you.
She say caricature?
No, not caricature. Don't say big words on my show. It makes my head spin. Yes, that was a good episode. I am with Richie on the Lovelock Cave. So interested. Definitely check out that episode. A lot of things we're talking about we'll bring up. Ouch. Kelly said ouch.
Hey, let me explain this so I can get moving.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I could have sworn I just heard a wood knock. Check this out. I actually have heard one. Me and my neighbor heard one. So this tree was alive, or it was standing. This tree was standing. I don't believe it was dead, because I usually wouldn't post up underneath of a dead tree, but I put these limbs here. So when I sit here, it lifts me up, and it's somewhat sort of flat. Right. So that's why I did this. So I find that real strange that both of the trees.
So that's wait. So what is that noise?
Hey, hold on.
What is that noise?
I know you guys can't hear that.
I thought I heard something. What was it?
don't know what that is.
Is it still doing it?
Yes. It sounds like a freaking, like a cow ball. They're like, but it's not stopping. That's wild. I don't know what that is.
It's still doing
That's
it, right?
the first. Yeah. That's wild. Huh.
I
That's
can't
my
hear
dog. That's my dog.
that. Is your dog barking?
That's the Gunter.
Is your dog barking?
Yeah.
So whatever it was,
Gunter means battle.
I heard something real.
Gunter heard it.
Yeah, real faint, dude. I heard something real faint, and it sounded low, like low tone.
Yeah, exactly. It was real low tone. Okay, so
Yeah, Soton heard long.
A war zone back here.
Heard long grunts. Someone else says, I'm pretty sure I heard grunts, long grunts. I heard a knock, Sam said she thought.
Yeah, I could have sworn I heard a knock too.
Kelly says head over there. But
that's what I'm doing. When I talk to my
That's our vibe.
okay, so basically there's a trail that I keep mowed so my son can walk. And it's over there. Well, he and I, when I talk about being out in the woods with my son and I saw something a couple years ago, we had just walked through that where that V is. We just walked right through here and I could see the X. You see the X right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where I was standing, right about here, maybe. I was in here somewhere. Let's see. Because I know, I was in here a little further. And I had the binoculars around my neck. I think this is where I was, right here.
Okay.
So I could see the X off to my left. And then, remember how I took you over to that place where I showed you the footprints?
Yeah.
That's where the thing was, right? So it's almost like from where I'm standing, it was like right beside of it. What are you laughing at?
Sorry, my buddy Kelly just says, "Move your ass, Chris. Like get over there, soldier."
Where are we going?
We need to get to the bottom of that sound. Where is it? You're
strapped, right? Dude, it was way off there. Like I was back there. You should let me stay over there.
That's definitely our thing, Kelly and I. Is if we hear something, see something, or someone, just go right to it.
It was way off. That was off my property, probably.
Well, I can't help it, dude. Like I just go. My body says don't do it. My legs are like, fuck you, we're going.
Yeah.
What is that? Look, what is that? Is that a little arch right there?
Like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
this is they call it wild grape, but it's not grape. It's clematis.
Easy guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Do you have a tree knocker or anything? You got any sticks around there you can knock on a tree? How about a whoop? Do you know how to do? Hold the phone out. I'll do a whoop.
Knock yourself out. You do a pretty good whoop.
I've done this before.
My dog heard you.
Thanks, Damien.
You're gonna get me killed.
You got a gun. You're a soldier. Settle down.
I didn't grab the big one.
Don't aim center mass. You got to aim for the eyes.
Yeah, I know that.
Aim small, miss small.
One of these days, I'm gonna start off I'm gonna show you. I still got it.
I love this dude.
That's what she said.
I mean, not machete. I mean, come on. Nothing should be intimidating with a machete like that.
Yeah, right.
It's not a machete.
Oh, it's close. Well, what's it called, sir?
Cane knife.
It's called a brush axe. Let me show you what this thing can do. This thing's awesome. So with a brush axe, I'll give you a quick little class. So I don't really want to cut anything alive. So you don't hit it straight on like this. You hit it like this, right? You have to be careful when you go to swing from right to left. It'll glance, and you can glance back and hit you in the face. But so I'm gonna limp wristed, right? I'm gonna show you this. This is the limp wristed freaking. This is limp wristed, right? I'm not even gonna give it. This is 3/4 speed, if that.
What'd it do? It's
That's almost all the way through that.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, it did.
It got blurry because you got an Android.
I've taken down full trees. I've taken down trees that big.
Nice.
with this
Dude, you
thing
gotta
before.
listen, Chris. You got a good area, bro. Yeah, I'm serious. You need to get a gifting stump.
I've been trying to tell everybody this for years.
Get it? Listen.
They won't take me serious because of my content.
Don't worry about your content, dude. Go with your heart. Get a gifting stump and get a 1-button recorder. Take the recorder, basically put it in a bag. I don't really care, and hang it on a tree out there somewhere. So
I'm
you can
losing you. Start over if you don't mind.
I want you to get a gifting stump. Pick an area out with a gift. Okay, they like oatmeal raisin cookies. That's all I'm gonna say. And then,
so do I.
That's those are my favorites, and I left them for Bigfoot, and I got a piece of lichen back, so I thought it was pretty cool. So, and then you need to get a recorder. You can buy them there. You can buy one. Don't buy the technical ones like I did, like an idiot, because then I got it and it was like a stupid computer. I didn't even know how to use it. So get a one push button where you push the button. It says it's recording. It only records digital, so it only record the noise. It won't just keep playing. It'll last you a couple of days. You put it in a Ziploc bag and nail it to a tree somewhere. And
Chris, that's another art you're looking at?
And
I know you guys sound like R2D2 or something. So, look at this little one.
This is a 1-button.
Here, check me out.
Zoom H1. These are older, but these are perfect. So versatile. They pick up a lot of noise and sound.
And a friend of ours, Brian Terrell from Red Dirt Cryptids, right? He takes a bunch of recorders and he cuts the bottom of a Pringle can and he puts a string through the top cap and caps it and then hangs it on a tree like a bird feeder. And that'll protect it from the rain and you won't get as much blowback from the bag. Isn't that cool?
Hey, I gotta hurry, yo.
All right, hurry.
Hey, check me out.
Is it raining?
Yeah, it's raining. Here's the X.
Yep.
Look at this. That's an evergreen. They don't normally, they're usually straight as an arrow, right? Look at that. Okay, come over here. I'm literally doing, and then right here, this is what I'm looking at. Look at this arch here, right?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
It's being held down by this one.
Yeah.
And then you have another one going over top of it. You see that? It's a double arch right there. McDonald's.
McDonald's, double arch. You pan up a little bit?
Not really. It doesn't look like McDonald's at all, but.
No, I know. But can you pan up a little bit?
Okay, so I'm going to walk you over to where I seen the footprint.
All right, you got to get your phone up in the air.
That's exactly where I saw the head sticking up.
Oh, man. I wish I sounded more like C-3PO. Maybe he'd listen to me. Jesus. So real quick, we had an arch on our last show before this show that we did today. It was straight into the ground, and I spoke about it. And I was pointing it out when we picked up the vocals behind us. Mike, if you haven't heard that clip on YouTube, I recommend you listen to my clip on YouTube and put on your headphones. There's a vocal behind me. It's kind of like a whoop, 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 whoop. It was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
And the arch went straight down. We went back today, and the arch was released.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you dude.
You were talking about that before. How you think that they take apart some of their things.
See, this is what I like about Mike Tinsley right there. The dude is on point with his shit, Mike. I love it. Absolutely right.
I'm just a sponge at this point. You know, I'm not even a year into it, and I'm just so much, and it's cool. Taking life experience and applying it to this stuff.
I'm your father. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. You guys see what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
See this tree?
Yeah.
Comes over, and it's been chewed or cut, one of the two, up high.
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't do this.
Oh, yeah, walk up to it. Can you reach up and pull it down and look at it? Does it move?
Oh, it's raining now, boys. Look, there's an arch right there.
He's afraid his beard's gonna get all.
It's a brand new phone, either way, and you don't know the hell I had to go through to get it.
Bro, all the phones are semi-waterproof now. That you can actually submerge them for like less than 30 seconds, and they'll look it up. Yes, look it up.
Here.
Yes.
So I forgot to tell you, there's more than one footprint. So that kind of resembles a footprint right there. Yeah. There's this one right here. It's two rocks. I just noticed another one right here. Man, boom, boom.
You got crazy fossilization.
There's the heel. There's the heel. This is where I think it was like, I literally think it landed. Either it landed here or it was standing here. But if you look over this way, the X is off that way.
I'm out. What do you mean? What landed there, Chris?
The Bigfoot.
Landed? What do you mean landed?
I say landed because it looks like a freaking, like it really looks like it was blown out, because I've never noticed this before that.
Like it
I
jumped.
found this when I was coming over to look. Okay, so what I was seeing when I came over here, when my son, we were standing by the X looking this way, and I saw what looked like a big white oak tree was laying right here. I knew this washout was here, but it literally looked like there's a big white oak tree. So I saw this huge, white oak tree laying on its side, and then the head was sitting there popping up, kind of looking off this way, and it didn't move. The one I sent you, that picture, that drawing, resembles what I saw.
Gotcha.
That's why all of mine kind of resemble. They kind of look the same. They all kind of have that look about them. But any which way, you were talking about caves and stuff. You look right there. I've tried to dig this out. There's a couple of my tools that I left out here. I probably need to get them. I got a shovel and a post hole digger. I've dug that out a couple times. But it washes back in. I can't really divert this water, so either which way. Remember that one that I told you was really creepy? It's off over that way. That archway thing that's been there this whole time I lived here.
Yeah, that's
I'll walk over
crazy.
there.
So what I have, Michael, I believe proof that the arches, that things get broken. And I'll show you. So I'm going to bring this up while Chris does that. And obviously we're hanging out for a while tonight. So just so you know, I'm having fun. Actually, this is quite enjoyable. Let me see. Let's see.
I've noticed the cell service sucks when I get close to these places.
Yeah, I had the same problem today, man. It was pretty bizarre. I got kicked off YouTube. I had to go into StreamYard. Then I left StreamYard, and then I went back into YouTube, and nobody was there. And all of a sudden, I had 31 people staring at me out in the wood. I'm like, what the fuck is all this? It was crazy. It was nuts.
You remember this one?
Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's near your house, right? Well, no, near the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's near the highway, like an asterisk type
Look,
thing,
see, it's got this arch here.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely seem to be some activity there.
Hey, and if you look at this. Tell me that ain't a freaking highway if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
See how wide open that is?
Thanks, Damien.
I mean, you could almost drive a freaking four-wheeler through there.
Yeah. My buddy Mike Trainer has that theory how the paths need to be high enough for them to walk through. And he says, see that path, how it's high up and you can walk. And it's a good theory because not that they can't bend over and go through things. Well, if you don't have to, why would you? Right. And if you're going to constantly make a migration or a nomadic type path, then you'd want it to be comfortable, right? Real quick, right? Look at this picture up on the screen, right? You see me on the right side, Mike?
Yep.
And behind me, you see the arch behind me with the sticks in between?
Now, is that your dream catcher?
Yeah, that's my dream catcher right by the suspended tree. The year that I found it in 2021, right? Now watch this. So here's the dream catcher, everybody. This is in my yard. It's on the cover of Christopher Noel's book, who's right out of Vermont, as a matter of fact, The Field Guide to Sasquatch Structures. I have that book right next to me on my desk. And that's the arch. Ready? Same picture, left side.
Yep.
Look at the dream catcher.
Look at Richie's right hand, or look at his left side.
Left side. Yeah. That A, you see the letter A behind me, like it's broken?
Yep. That's
the dream catcher, bro. That's proof that they break them. That is 12 to 13 feet in the air, and it was broken right in the middle, dude. And it was still a fresh 8 to 10 inch oak.
Yeah.
And it's broken, and all the things are destroyed around it. So it seems
right in the middle too.
Yeah, right in the middle. It wasn't like oopsie, something fell on it. That's a yank.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I believe to me that my theory is correct, and that shows it. You know what I mean? And then on the right side is Wojo's brother Matt twerking by a tree. We don't know why that picture's even
tree hugging.
Yeah, everybody look inside twerking.
That's a white oak tree right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that tree had fallen over on that side. That's what I thought I was looking at.
Okay, so what was it? What were you looking at?
The Bigfoot head. It literally looked like it was coming up from here, like it was standing right there,
Yeah.
and it was looking that way, and it could see up over the land. But
So
it literally, I swear to you, that's what I saw. I would testify to that in court, that tree had fallen over, and I was looking at its head sticking up over it. But when I walked over here the next day, I didn't see anything. But I mean, like I said, you can see there's a highway right through there. I mean, look how high up it goes too.
For my audience, are you suggesting that you might have seen a white Sasquatch or something that was? What do you mean by that?
Where'd you get white from?
The white birch tree, the white oak tree.
No.
All right, never mind the color. Are you saying that you saw a Sasquatch? You think?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I seen his head, just the head.
Yeah.
That's all I saw.
So we kind of that's actually a very regular report, is them peeking up or peeking around. So that's very
but
common.
this wasn't like coming from a live tree, like.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was, somewhere in this general vicinity.
Is that like a hole right there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think this is a sinkhole / like something tells me if I was to blow that out or dig it out, like there's a cavity. There's no doubt.
Wow, man. That's crazy.
You wouldn't believe the water that runs through here.
That's crazy.
Like I could show you another spot. Eventually I'm going to work my way over there. Maybe next time. I'm not going to do it today, but, right down the hill from my house, there's a spring, and watch out, kitty. So from that spring, in the bedrock is some kind of weird fossil. And where's I going with that?
I don't know. You weren't there yet.
Lost my train of thought. Look,
okay.
There's another trail.
Yeah, no, I see it all.
There's another trail. Maybe it'll come back to me.
Hey, can I show some of the artwork that you showed? That you sent
that's exactly what I wanted you to do is go to the artwork and you look at the top left-hand corner, the biggest one. That's what I saw kind of looking at me. But it was side-eyeing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, here I am, I'm looking at you.
Right.
It was like this, just like that picture. Sorry, not that one. It's a different one.
This one?
Not that one either. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't move yet. Nope, not that one either. I could have sworn. Yeah, top left, that one right there. That it freaks me out when I look at that picture.
So you drew this picture based on what you saw.
This one here, yeah.
Wow.
And what gets me with that one, at the time, that one did really well as far as the numbers go.
Yeah, right.
You see what I mean? And I thought it was really weird because I felt like people resonated with it.
Yeah, no, they did. It's because it's kind of like it's so real because you saw it. That's where you draw. All your stuff is incredible. This is his artwork, everybody. AOS Chris Miller on YouTube. You can go check it out. Chris is an amazing, talented artist. A little surprise I got for you, right? He's done all these. Now, do you sketch all these and mix them with AI? Is that how you do it?
Okay, so what the ones that you see that are AI, what I do is I start with the AI image and then I draw on top of it.
Okay. Oh, and then you kind of pull it out and do your own thing. And then
because the AI kind of screws things up. It'll add fingers. It'll literally like have a face with no mouth.
Yeah, I need one of these for my background. I'll take care of it monetarily. I just need something for my background. This is too cool shit. That top left one right here is sick.
Yeah, that top left one is like solid, man.
I want that on my back or something, like my shoulder blade. You know what I mean?
That's the one. That's the one that, like, when I see it, it gives me the willies.
So, Chris, if you don't mind me asking, as an artist, when you find your inspiration for these faces, do you draw it from more a man-like creature or ape?
Okay, so when I started, what got me starting to do any of this was I heard the noise, and then shortly after, my buddy heard it, and there's a trail. So I could drop it, I could literally move on with my life. Mm-hmm. And after about 2 weeks, I had, and, when my buddy, hopefully I'm going to get him on here too. But you'll see his personality is way different than mine. And like, if you would have seen him that way, you would have been freaked out too. I don't know how to explain it, but once you see him, once you hear him talk, he's like completely different than I am. And
no, I'd love to hear his side of the story. I think that's a great idea.
You know, you can tell something's been walking through here. So basically, I'm an amateur tracker, you know, but here's my path. Either way, I think I told you already there was a break-in across the way, and I indirectly stopped a break-in. And one of the things, I just shined my laser over there, and I really don't like advertising this too much, but basically, they let me track them the next morning. So, and I did. I was able to track the guys and tracked where they.
Right. I remember you said that.
So this is really ghetto as hell. You know, this isn't all my making. Some of this is mine, but I like to climb up here and just kind of. It's not attached to anything, but. Ooh, either way, I just like to come out here and sit.
Yeah.
You know, kind of meditate. Not really meditate, but.
Oh, I want to listen. I want to thank you for this, man. This has been awesome, and I know we got in. I know we got into the rocks and stuff, but man, I had a blast, and I love seeing all this stuff. Your property's insane, and your artwork's even more insane. Your artwork. Well, after your let me. I want to look at your artwork again real quick before we go off the air. But what is this here? I'm curious. Is this like an arrowhead type thing? Like what you picked up?
I didn't mean to. I didn't. Okay. If I sent that to you,
yeah,
it was only for. I found that here on my property. It's what they call a preform. It's the beginning of a spear point or an arrowhead.
Yeah. No, I grew up in Native American country when we had a neighbor of ours with an excavator. He used to dig up arrowheads all the time.
Right. I love that one.
Oh, that one's crazy, bro. Look at this work.
Yeah, I love that one.
So you guys
back to your question.
Yeah, back to my question.
Back to his question. I'm sorry, I get distracted easily.
No,
basically,
fully
I got this app, and I was trying to make fun of a guy that I served with. And the app, what it does is you run a picture through it, and it animates the face, and it makes it look like they're singing a song. Well, so that's what I did, and I bought this app, and I thought, well, we might as well get our money out of it. And I just did an experiment. I just took a picture of one of my drawings, and it worked, and it was really close. And I thought, you know, if I just took the drawing and tweaked it a little bit, I could probably get it to work. And sure enough, it animated really good. And I was hooked. I literally was like, I felt like I found my calling. And then I started singing for him because I put them on YouTube, and I kept getting hit with copyright strikes. And I'm like, well, what gives? You know, I paid money for this app. I thought I should be able to use it. Yeah. And either way, after a lot of research and whatever, I'm just doing what I can with what my skill set. I'm not a techie at all, like none.
Well, I think you find yourself a little niche, my friend, or niche if you're American. And I think it's absolutely incredible stuff that you do. And now this one here, explain this one to me because you have a story with this one, right?
I was just feeling kind of, you know, my drawings, they show you how I'm feeling a lot of times. And I was just feeling like I was a lone wolf, kind of like I'm the black sheep.
Yes.
Going lone wolf, you know?
Yes.
That was kind of where my head was at. And I heard the expression from black sheep to lone wolf. And I thought that's just what popped in my head. So
I think it's beautiful, man. Now this is the rock. This is the rock we found
the
here.
Teeth.
It looks like teeth. Everybody see that? That's a fossil. That's not a rock to me. Would you agree,
We're just
Mike?
getting started, man. I haven't shared any of the rocks with you guys at all.
No, don't worry. We're going to go back to that on another visit with you. But is that a fossil? That looks like a fossil to me.
Yeah, that's a fossil.
I agree.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
I agree.
Because those teeth aren't consistent with any other shapes in that
he is on the show. Right. Exactly. He is on the show. What do you mean? What do you get who on the show? Mel Skane is this guy, forestry tech inventory specialist for the Yakama Reservation. He has received more than 900 reports of Bigfoot sightings and encounters. Well, like D Hood said, Claude, get him on the show. Damien agrees it's a fossil. I agree 100%. I think that's cool as hell. I think your property is fire, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What is this?
That right there? That's impressive.
Is that a pelvis? Like what the hell is that?
That's a sacrum. or sacrum, depending on what education you got. But that's the thing that's like the middle hip bone. That's the thing that holds your hips together.
Tailbone.
How big is it? How big is it though?
That's what everybody wants to know.
Well, yeah, because you don't have any size comparison next to it.
I was joking. Anyway, it's probably. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not. I was infantry, man.
I can't believe I got totally duped on a pee-pee joke. I'm sorry, my bad.
Oh crap! I screwed up here. Hold on.
No, you didn't screw anything up. What are you doing? Oh wait, he did screw up. You look like you have it's an ultrasound going on down there. What's happening?
That's what I'm looking at. You're about to have twins.
Congratulations.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Got you. I won one.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. It is a good song by Hank Williams, Country Boy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make sure you go to that email, man. Make sure you give your information because I got a bunch of bookings coming up, and I don't always book out in advance because I get these sporadic notions in my head on what I want to do when I want to do them. So, bear with me. I don't understand this thing. He had that at the beginning of the show. That is freaky. Sam, Sam, you see this mask? Does that look like something on Mallet?
Yeah, exactly.
So Sam's pretty paranormal. Not only is she a talented creator, she's an actress as well, and she's in a horror, bloody gore movie called Mallet 2. So make sure you check it out. Mallet on look it up on YouTube. There's Mallet and Mallet 2. And check that stuff out. And Sam and her husband get slaughtered in the second one. So watch. I don't know what this is. I don't want to bring it up. It's just too.
Okay, some of those were for you.
What
I think I got 2 windows open.
Dude, what happened?
What happened?
What's going on? All right, let me kick from the studio. There he is. Where'd he go? Now then I put you in and you freeze. Oh my God. I knew this was going to go like this, Wojo. You know that, right?
It was, yeah.
It was destined. It was destined. So, hey, Chris, you froze. Yep, he froze. Oh, no, there he is. Are you there?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I like it better with the ultrasound.
Yeah. So listen, man, I got to say this.
Let me try to close some windows out.
You don't have to. I'm going to close windows out. Don't worry. Because I'm going to play Fortnite.
I've got 2 windows open, I think.
No, I got you. Yeah, you probably got a background open right now. I don't know what to say about this episode. Seriously, this has been absolutely epic. A lot of fun. My stomach hurts from laughing. I do enjoy laughing. It is a serious thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a serious thing, but I like to mix in the serious with the fun. And, even you can still have fun and laugh and get to a point. You know what I mean? It's not, nobody's making a mockery here,
Wow.
I think we have some, like Mike himself with all, is gaining and rapidly growing knowledge and what Chris is living in. I just think it was a great combination. It was a little crazy, a little bizarre, a little different, but that's kind of how it explains my life, really. Let's see. Mallet 1 is on Prime, by the way, and Mallet 2 will be October 11th on Prime. So that's big time. You can pre-order a signed DVD copy now. Wow, Sam. Oh, you can send me one and I'll hang it up behind me. How's that? Because I'm famous. I'm just kidding. Not as famous as you. The day you stop laughing is the day you die. And if you want to keep laughing, you stay on my show because my show's a good time. So I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. This was absolutely special to me. And Chris, I value him, man. I really do. Chris, I do. You know how I feel about you, man. You, as Wojo would say, you, my friend, are a gift.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Hey,
you
Chris.
Put a lot of faith in. Hey, you put a lot of faith in me that a lot of people wouldn't. So,
hey, Chris.
like I said, I'm not gonna let you down. Yeah, go for it.
Chris, look at the screen. Thank you for keeping us in your circle.
Likewise.
I'm sorry, the circle. We found the circle. I'm so excited.
The circle's nuts, man. You need
the circle of love.
Yeah, you need to do some research on that thing. But I would do it with a friend. I wouldn't go out there alone and be playing around with it, to be honest with you. Thank you, Damien.
I'm not scared anymore.
Damien, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Please go into the email, Damien. I want to talk to you too. I want you to come on my show and Country Boy. And I've been begging Claude to come on the show, but he's dodging me.
There it is. Found it.
What?
Bigfoot's right there.
That is so awesome. What a way to end it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. It's over, guys. No more show.
Yeah, that's it. We solved it.
Listen, I love the audience participation on the side. You guys are absolutely rock. You bring it every freaking week, man. I love it. The comments that come through on this, the laughter that we share, the intelligence that comes out is just mind-blowing. I just absolutely love it, man. And I'm going to, listen, in a couple weeks, Mike Tinsley will be my guest solo. I'm going to have that man on the hot seat right there, man. And we're going to have a conversation about all kinds of cryptids in New Hampshire, all kinds of history of cryptids in New Hampshire and New England, because we're bringing New England to the map. You guys are not going to forget us. By the time we get done, we are going to be a hub, and you're going to understand. And I don't want you to be a hub because I want you to ruin it. I want us all to get together and research and find out the truth. That's what we're doing here, okay?
I think one thing that people forget about New England is everyone wants to know Alaska and the West Coast, but from Massachusetts through Vermont into New Hampshire, Maine, there's more trees than anywhere in North America.
Right, they forget about us.
Yeah.
You know what else?
Yeah.
We have
one of the rainforest, but it's pretty damn. It's thick. It's thick woods, and
damn right.
You don't know what you hear.
And also, too, Mike. I mean, we also have. Rhode Island and Connecticut. Again, there's been sightings all over New England, and the thing is that there hasn't been like too much discussion about it because we know that you just got to put in the research, and and again, boots on, find out what's going on. Because people are not going to like say anything, but until you put your boots on, go in the woods, and investigate. So.
Yep. And the other thing is I want to point out real quick, the Hockomock Swamp is the largest swamp in the Northeast. There is no bigger swamp in the Northeast. We have a lot of stuff here, man. You got to start recognizing New England because we are coming for you. Absolutely. And guys like Mike Tinsley, Penford Media, Kelly, we're all going to work together. Crystal Panic, the Vogel brothers, Mike Trainer, Dave McCullough from Squatchachusetts. We are going to bring it hard come June 22nd and 23rd at the Charming Fair Farm. If you are not there, if you live far away, my podcast will be popping off at random times throughout that event. You will be part of that event. I promise you I'm going to bring you with me. In the meantime, follow me on TikTok, Banter Richie B. Follow me on Instagram, the same. Follow me on Facebook, absolutely the same, Banter Richie B. Go over to YouTube and like and subscribe to my YouTube page and click the little bell. So you get notified when Wojo and I and whatever guests we have are out in the woods. Maybe Mike Tinsley's coming down and doing a live investigation with Kelly in the woods with us, all right? You don't want to miss this stuff. It is getting hot, and we got a good area. We have an area that we believe is a dwelling. I promise you that. And if you've been on the live events, you understand what I'm saying. It is no bullshit. We are as real gets. I don't edit nothing. You get what we get. If we get nothing, you get nothing. That's how we do things around here. So I want to thank everybody. Mike, my guest. I want to thank Chris, man.
Thank you so much.
Love you,
Thanks
brother. Thank you for your service, soldier. Truly appreciate you. Wojo, my co-host, was quiet and content tonight and just paying attention to everything that was going on around him, by the way. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was just like
taking it all in.
Yeah,
absolutely. Just country
nice
boy.
to meet you, Mike.
Go into email. Tell me, do I have your email? That's all.
Absolutely.
Write anything you want in there. I don't care. Just don't send any weird pics.
And Sketch, looking forward to hear from you too on the podcast.
Yep. We're going to be watching out that you're watching us on the podcast. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Thank you at the Get Haunted platform for having me once again. Thank God I'm the only show because we just ran it right out of the fucking building at 2 hours and 43 minutes. Hey, when you're having fun, there is no time. It's just now. You know what I mean? Thank you, everybody. As I always started saying, boots on the ground, by the way. Boots on the ground. Bigfoot Investigations is the name of the new group that me and Wojo have started. Boots on the ground. Bigfoot Investigations. If you want to be part of that group, you can be part of that.
You're welcome anytime. Hey, thanks for the connect, buddy.
No matter where you are, man, no matter where you are, you can be part of that group. And all we're going to do is get together and have conversations about evidence that you find and things like that. And like I always say, everybody keep climbing. Be good to each other. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. Everybody wave.
Good night.